above. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Come and tell them girls be shaking so. Hey, listen, yeah, I got a bunch of patience, a bunch of bottles, but this ain't no celebration. I'm getting models with that Grammy, I'm sick of waiting. I hit the switch and race. Celebration, the wait. Ain't no celebration. One Grammy bagging it up, bagging it up, bagging it up, back up, bagging it up, back up, bagging it up. I'm a pretty boy, get some white on my teeth. All these women want the spy, so they fighting with me. Know it's lit up in the party, I got Colin with me. Throwing panties in the bra, man, it's piling with me. I'm cruising, I'm popping, it's all defense, no offense. I'm sickness, no coughing. Put the in the dirt, no coughing.
Press 2.
Hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail. Okay. I've sent the caller to voicemail. Goodbye.
Oh, stupid thing, man. That's the same thing. Oh, I tell you, it's crazy. Let me see what's on this thing. Why I keep playing 2 songs? All right, gotta try it again. Nothing playing now. So why was it playing 2?
Yeah, hold on. Get him, mate. Shot it, bagging it up. I'm done. Then bagging it up. I was down for a while, now I'm back in the front. I was mad for a while, now I'm laughing it up. Yeah, drag, now I'm lapping it up. I was waiting for a while, now I'm wrapping it up. Fucks up on the gram, yeah, they capping it up. I saw Pally in the club, started dapping them up. Let's do it, yeah, no talking, no moving, no stalking. My diamonds, no faucet, yeah, I'm streaming, I'm flossing, yeah. Want my drink till we back at the crib. I had Johnny park the car, yeah, that's how I live. She drink her out for a sec, then I'm back in the rib. And what's an A-list track with her adding them lips? I ain't nothing, I turned none into something. I'm getting buggers, I brought a band with Trump. Yeah, they love it, there's nothing that they put above it. Oh yeah, I'm coming, and tell them girls be shaking something. A-list, and yeah, I got a bunch of patience, a bunch of bottles, but this ain't no celebration. I'm getting models with that Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. I hit the throttle like it hit the switch and race. But this ain't no celebration. But this ain't no celebration. Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. Ain't no celebration. Until I get my Grammy. Boy, I'm Grammy bound. Yeah, the boy, I'm Grammy bound. Shotty bagging it up. Straight bagging it up. Bagging it up. Bagging it up.
Hello?
Bagging it up.
Hold on.
Bagging it up. Back up. Bagging it up. Back up. Bagging it up. I'm a pretty boy, get some white on my teeth.
Hello?
All these women want the spy, so they fighting with me. Know it's lit up in the party, I got Colin with me. Throwing panties in the bra, man, it's piling with me. I'm cruising, I'm popping, it's all defense, no offense. I'm sickness, no coughing. Put the in the dirt, no coughing, yeah. And my chain on freeze, I catch hella colds. Get it pop on the street, you might never know. Find a Grammy in the street, that's the pot of gold. Just looking for the recognition I was never told. Bartender still messing around. Told me meet her in the back to start messing around. Girl, you got me up, I ain't just as a clown. And I feel like Chris Brown, maybe taking him down. And don't you tell me I belong here. Told you way before, this is all year. Count digits, it was grown here. It is getting fast and furious, I need Paul here. Listen, pimpin' ain't easy, and ain't for everybody. Hey, and once you see me on TV, you gon' catch me there, baby. Remember, ain't no celebration. Just remember, ain't no celebration. Cause I'm still waiting, yeah. For that Grammy, I just wait. Baby, I ain't going until I get my Grammy, baby, I ain't going. Baby, I ain't going. If these ask me the motive, everybody tryna get a bottle. Grammy bound, so I'm here to focus. Talking now I'm bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up.
Hello?
I don't think you're live on the radio.
I know I'm not. I'm waiting for him to call in. I'll be in a minute.
No, you're not. You're not. The music's not coming live on the radio.
I know. I'm on Facebook only right now.
Know?
Yeah. I'm gonna call him in right now myself.
Okay, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Trying to get things together. Just trying to get the lyrics, the words you said to look up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking for the questions you told me to look up. I'm looking for them now, but I can't. It said, "Tell me about yourself," and then say, "What are your greatest professional strengths?" And then, "What is your weakness? Why do you leave why you leave your job?" He had whatever he had before. What is the greatest professional achievement? What do you see yourself in 5 years? That's pretty good.
You
Yeah.
sent you some questions.
No, you did.
Oh, those questions. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. I'm giving a call right now.
Okay. All right. Do your thing.
Yeah.
All right. Later.
All right, party people. I'm trying to get this stuff together. Okay, let me call my man up. Just trying to. No, he called me already, so let me call him. What the hell? Crazy scams. Think he calling me. There's him right here. All right.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi there. How you doing?
All right. Can you talk a little bit louder?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear my voice. Hold on. I can hear you. I can hear me. Let me turn mine down, maybe. Go say something again.
Actually, it's kind of fuzzy on my end.
Oh, okay. Well, call me back and see if we can make it clear then.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
All right. And where I'm at. Hello?
Yeah, this is me.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Maybe a bit better. Maybe it's the area I'm in.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I can hear you myself now. All right. I'm just trying to get things together here. Okay. Man, I'm trying to get this song. I got all the songs up. It's just that this computer key. Let me see. What is this? I don't want that. Not that one either. It's all that stuff coming up on me. Oh, here you go. Okay. Let me get the music going. All right. Let me get things going on here. It's just there's so much stuff. Let me see. Let me go to here. All right, starting that off, perfect. Okay, let's go. Okay, now, I was checking out your song, Backing Up, and I was checking out, okay, so my thing is, we have on the phone, what's your name, say your name again on the phone? Let everybody know who you are. Hello?
Okay, so I heard you say, yes, back it up.
Right, I'm gonna let people know, we'll let people know who's on the phone. You got no, I'm telling the people to say your artist, the artist name, let them know who you are.
Okay, I think I'm sorry. It's not a signal like that. I'm so sorry. It's I get like every third word you're saying. I'm just gonna try to call you back again.
Okay, let's try again. Okay, something must be wrong with the line. Because the first time you called came out real good. I don't know what's going on now. Okay, let me try it. Okay, I'll hang up and see what's happening. Something's wrong because when you called earlier, it came out perfect. Why is it acting up like this? Maybe I gotta turn on something. Let me broadcast and record. Okay, let's try it. Hello?
Okay, yeah, that's a lot better.
A lot better? Okay. All right, so we got you on the line, and you would let the people know who it is, the artist's name and everything.
The artist name of
No, your name.
Yeah, yes, Alice, yes.
Alice, right. Okay. All right, so we got the artist Alice on the line. Hope I'm saying the name right. I always mess up people's names. But okay, so right now we got 3 songs I got on my turntable. I have Back It Up. I have what's the next one I got? This one is Taquita. I'm saying it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And violent.
And violent, right. Okay, got it. Now, let me make sure I got everything on here. All right, so we got 3 songs. Now, I was looking at Back It Up. Now, Back It Up, is you and somebody else or just you?
Yeah. Oh no. So backing up is all me. I know it's compared to the first 2 singles that I have coming out. It's a whole completely different sound. It's not the first time I've gotten that, but it's all me.
Okay, good. Okay, so I can hear you good. It's coming out good here too. All right, so let me start this, get things rolling. Let me get where's my, all right, so tell me about yourself. I know you are, let me get your bio up because I had it with me. And what did I do with it that quick? I'll tell you that. I hate to
Mm,
get
So say about my sound.
about yourself. Okay, about yourself. You from where?
Yeah. Oh, so I'm from Kentucky. I'm from the
Kentucky.
South.
Okay, and then from Kentucky. Um, okay, let me hold on. Something acting. Okay, so in Kentucky, you went to school. You finished school and all that other stuff you was doing in Kentucky, family wise.
Yeah. So I was born in Kentucky, but for the most part, I lived in Nashville, Tennessee. And then for my childhood, for the most part, I played tennis. So that led me to a place called South Carolina, Hilton Head in particular, and I was able to stay there until I moved to Illinois on a tennis scholarship. So I kind of moved around a lot, but growing up, it's definitely been the South of Nashville and South Carolina.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. So you have family, past your friends, your family. You got brothers, sisters.
Absolutely, yeah. I have 2 brothers and I have a sister, and
Oh,
so they're scattered around. My sister is doing some great things at school. My brother is in the Air Force. He is my age, and I have a little brother named Morgan. He's super active, plays tennis, and following in my footsteps at the moment. So that's good. They're always great to see.
okay, so he played tennis. So is he playing like let's say do he be in the what they have in New York? They have that New York the U.S. tennis in New York, and then they have another one that they is in that kind of bracket because I like to see him myself because I watch tennis
Okay.
with my wife. My wife she loved tennis, so I got involved with her and watching Serena, Venus, and now I'm watching the other brother that's coming out, the other 2 sisters that's out now. So I've been following tennis since she been watching it. I got involved with it, so I would like to see if your brother's in one. I'd like to check them out while I'm watching it too to
Yeah,
see,
absolutely. Yeah.
to see what's so. Is the name I've been looking for when I watch the tennis on those certain time they have those little events coming on because they have a lot of different tennis tournaments come in before they get to the main 4, I think it is. So he's in that same bracket.
So could you go over just the last one for me?
Oh no, I was saying
Same.
is he's in the same bracket. Let's say like usually they
The same bracket as me at when I was his age. Are we in the same bracket?
yeah, it's the same bracket of
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're definitely neck and neck. I mean, the difference between me and him is he definitely started earlier, and of course that's understandable with me playing first, and he's exposed to it faster. But he was exposed to different kind of drills at a younger age, and so he's definitely in a position to be right in line with me, if not better. So I definitely think he has what it takes to be better than me. You gotta keep pushing, and that's the thing is that you gotta just fight through, just get over the threshold of being better than everybody else.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So I'll be looking out. What's his name again? I can look out for him. He got his name
Yeah,
again?
yeah, yeah. His name is Morgan.
Morgan Williams.
Yes, Morgan Woodson. Wodson.
Okay, O. You said O what? W O what?
Yeah, Woodson.
Oh, SO, I got it. Woodson. Oh, Woodson. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be looking for that then for sure.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
all
Yes,
right,
sir.
that's good. That's good. I'll be checking them out. But like I said, I'm all about my thing. I'm all about um checking out our brothers and sisters. That's me. I support all that. That's. I mean, ain't tell people everybody's thinking that well, I support all my black people first before I support anybody else. That's
Yeah,
that,
absolutely. We got to. We got to. Got to have a
that's
balance.
how I am. That's my thing. So what is your
Appreciate you.
what is your greatest professional strengths and what you're doing now?
So you said, what is my best
Greatest professional
professional?
strengths.
Oh, in tennis?
No, and your music, and
Oh, in
if you're
music.
going
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
and if you're going back to tennis, it'd be tennis too. But I think mainly right now,
Sure. Yeah,
you
yeah. So I can give you the whole rundown. So I'd say, I guess, professionals in New York in general, I'd say, business marketing. My major was business and communications in school. And so I would definitely say business planning and just leading a team in general would be my strength in professional field. New York, tennis wise, my biggest strength was, I'd say, mentally, I was just ready to do whatever it took to win. And I think just my athletic abilities in general helped me out a lot. And then music, I think my best profession, I just think my creativity, line for line, or whether it's the mood I'm setting is something I could do with truly any beat or materials I'm given. I can really set the tone for whatever approach I'm going for. So I think that's probably my best professional grip on that tone.
right. Okay. So mainly you have so you show your awareness of your weakness, and then what you have done to overcome it. So you showed all that where you at now.
Oh, so just to Sarah, you want me to go over weaknesses for each one and how I overcame those?
Yeah, I'm like saying like you show your weakness. You was
Yeah,
aware of your weakness, and then what have you done to overcome it?
yeah. Oh, sure. So I say my weakness has been, I guess, channeling the right type of energy, uh, in I guess towards my benefit. So I'd say in general, I've always been pretty tough on myself, and I'm just gonna group this all with all three topics I talked about. But I'm pretty tough on myself, and so instead of making that into a bad thing, just changing the energy to something positive and kind of getting down to the issues so I can overcome whatever problem I'm facing, and so I can just become a better person. Really, in the meantime, and a stronger um, figure. Really, is the best way I can describe that.
Okay, that's good. So you show mainly the main thing is you show your self awareness, and then you show your ability to step and improve yourself. That's what you
Yeah,
saying.
absolutely.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
That's good. Okay, so the next thing is like let's say you had a job, and
Yes,
you
sir.
and then wind up you say, you know what, I want to leave this job and go for my career and what you do in your music. So did you say to yourself, what the heck, or did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot?
Well, with me, I'm keeping my job just because I want to make sure that, I keep myself in a steady position, of course, and as much as I would love to myself kind of just, put all my cards forward, I understand that it's definitely a process. So, and also take pride in what work I'm doing now. I'm currently working in the DSP, helping people with certain disabilities, and I'm actually using my gift of music in the meantime of time of doing that. So in my mind, it's also a way of me giving back and spreading just some positivity in what music can do.
Okay, yes, okay. So man, you still focus on your job you were with now, and then focus on your music because you don't know what's gonna happen down the line. It's like, yeah, that's the main key. I hear you. I hear you. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing my music, but I still keep me a job because you know what, you can't depend on, what's going to happen unless the man above say, hey, it's time for you to stride up. You see it's hitting, you see your music hitting, you see things is working. Then you say, okay, I could pay my bills. I could still do this, so I'm ready. And then that's I look at it the same way. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Thank
Yeah, we're gonna start doing the music in a minute. Now it said, let's see. Okay, so what is your greatest professional achievement?
My
Okay.
greatest professional achievement. Oh wow. Uh, I would probably have to say, eh, it's a lot that's grouped together. I'm just gonna go back to tennis because it's something that I can truly put together as like a team effort. Something that's pretty important. Kind of whatever you do, having a good team around you, and that kind of just makes all your success sweeter in itself. But going back to it, when I was a junior tennis player, I won my first national tennis championship in general. It was in Orlando, Florida. And I know that's a big deal just because coming from that area, South Carolina, that wasn't really the dominant area that the females had, and there's not a lot of black tennis players in itself, so it was just a lot of fulfillment in that. It felt great just to set a mark and motivate others to try to do what I'm doing as well, and really make a difference. And starting so small has meant a lot. That's probably my favorite and probably most important achievement.
Okay, we did. Let's see. I'm gonna play one song. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 questions in, so I got about maybe 5 more, but I'm gonna work on the first. Now, the songs we have, and to me, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna tell you when I like. So I'm gonna let you pick which one is your favorite song as Atlas. That's her name, Atlas, right? Yeah, Atlas. I always give people names, but I think I got it right this time, Atlas. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the drop first. Then I'm gonna let you figure out what song that you think out of the 3 I have that you feel that's gonna be number one to knock the people's socks off. And I'm gonna put out the number before I do that. If people out there want to call in to the radio station out here in California, I'm in California. He is in I forgot now where you say he was at. Where you located at again?
Yeah. Sounds good. So one more time, you want me to pick out a song and to figure out what again? I kind of missed everything.
Yeah, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give out the number. I'm calling. I'm letting people know I'm in California, and you are in the city of what? What city you in now?
Oh, well, yeah. Right now, I'm in Champaign, Illinois.
Okay, Champaign, Illinois. So anybody out there that knows you, or Kentucky, or
Oh, yeah.
anywhere else you at, people can call in at 909-352-0037. Call in after the first song. You could call in at 909-352-0037. Ask one question if you have one, and we'll go from there. So now I'm gonna play the drop, and you gonna let me know what song you feel is gonna be the hit out of the 3 I have, and then I will play not gonna play the hit song. I'm gonna play the one before that, and then the next one before that. And then the hit will be the last one. So you have 3 choices. You'll pick the third song, the second song, and then the first song you know. So you ain't gonna fix the first song first. That one you're gonna keep put away, let people hear the other 2, and which one is just hot single that you feel is gonna be the one that that Oscar Sanchez is promoting. Okay, here we go. Here's the drop.
Hi, this is Aylis from New York City. I'm hanging out with Nateski225, Knowledge Not Garbage on DNAradio.net. Be sure to check out my new single, Vibin', by now on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play, Tidal Music, Apple Music, and all the digital music platforms around the world.
Okay, so what song should I play first? I got Back It Up, I got Tequila, and I got Vibe. So which
Yes,
one?
sir. Yeah, we're gonna start with Vibing.
Okay, Vibing will be it. Here it goes, people. Check it out. His song, like he said, is on all social media network. Go out there and buy it. And like I said before, if it's $1.29, you could buy $1.29. If it's 99, you could spend 99 because you go out there and buy you some cigarettes that cost arm and a leg. You go buy you a drink that costs your arm and a leg. And if you like weed, you'll buy weed that costs you, well, it don't cost that much, but you know what I'm saying. You go buy this song. Now, don't forget, brothers and sisters, support your brothers and go out there and buy this song. Here it goes. All right, Vibe coming up by Atlas. All right, check it out.
I'm walking out, I'm feeling like controller. Looking at you, strike me out, I'm feeling like a baller. Presence in my universe, I'm feeling like the solar. You don't speak no English, hola, baby, hola. But let me see, I need to find out if it's legal. If you tryna make a movie, I ain't talking regal. Have you seen R. Kelly? I ain't tryna be the sequel. I'm my mama screaming, oh my, baby, oh my. People me hit that, she go down, she dreaming. The hit that to hit that, she spin that, she do. Yeah, I'm glowing, I'm flowing, a big light, some more in. I said bring some more in, get loose. Baby, I can roam, watch it tequila, love, like me up, ain't nobody love. Girl, that itty bitty love, girl, this ain't no city love. Show me in the club, going dumb, or you see me up. Baby girl, I know you see me vibing. Looking at your tan skin, might be from the islands. Well, let's go off to the Pacific, we'll take a pilot. And I ain't going there until I hear the sirens. Yeah. Baby, fill me up, going down, you gon' help me up, you the drug, baby, you the drug, you came from above. She gave me one shot, then and one. Ha, let me slide, girl, you never know. I'm a beast in the skies, I'm an animal. Ha, I'm talking lions and tigers and bears. I'm the baddest of them all, the rest of them scared. Yeah, ain't giving nothing I can handle. If haters wanna kill a vibe, burn a candle. I came for a good time, I'm turned up. And when I'm on the west side, I'm yelling surfs up. She undressed, I'm impressed, she did that. No split that, no credit, no debit. She ballin' for real. Let me get that cash flow. And don't hesitate to tell me I'm an asshole. Ain't no telling not to judge me on the past though. Mama told me all the first shall be last though. Ha, what looks like you got a number one. If they all better than me, better show me some. Like this a Latina to brown, let me give me one. I'll be the hottest in the street when the summer come. Shorty love my status, so she tryna give me some. And when she asks for a drink, I say give me rum. Baby, fill me up, going down. You gon' help me up, you the drug, baby, you the drug. You came from above. She gave me one shot, then and one.
Oh, yeah. Vibe, yo. Check them out. At this. Check them out, yo. This is it right here. It's the hit. I like it like crazy, boy. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, people. Check it out. At this. That's right, Vibe. Check it out. That's a hit right there for people to go out there and make you move your booty and run around and do it again. Come on, people. Get out there and buy that song. What can you spend? You can't spend that much. Go to iTunes. Go to all the social media and buy that song. Support the brother, man. That's right. Oh, yeah. Check him out.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is what the thing came up. Something came up with my computer. Oh, that's something else. I don't know what that is. Okay, right. So what we're going to do now, anybody want to call in before I go to the next song? It's 909-352-0037. If you're on Facebook, you can call in. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on both to let you see me, and then you can hear him. So y'all go check it out. And if you want to call in, come on to call in. You can talk to the brother. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Just call in. 909-352-0037. All right, now we're going to start a couple of questions for a minute. Let me jump over here and get my little questionnaires. Oh, hit the wrong button. Shucks. Hope they don't come up. Okay, good. They didn't come up. Good. Okay, so let's go to the next one we have here. I said achievement. Did that around my paperwork? Achievement. Right. Okay. All right, now you have the 2, 3 songs out. You're working. You're enjoying life, like the Lord said to do. And where do you see? Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I got this up a little bit. Okay, now people can hear you. I turned down when the music was on. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
All right, yeah. So in 5 years, I think I see myself. I think I'd say pretty solidified in whatever position that I'm in, whatever genre. So I would probably say what I'm doing right now would be pop to hip hop to that range. But I'd probably say at least about 3 or 4 albums deep and pretty solidified in kind of my position in the game. The best way I can describe that. I'd like to say in 5 years, the goal would be 2 to 3 Grammys. I know it's a reach and that's a high goal, but that's always something I'm wanting. So about 5 years, I think that's pretty. I'm pretty comfortable with that goal right there. A couple
Yeah.
Grammys at that point.
Oh, hey, you got the whole key in this business, and the whole key to anything is to you strive for the best. Who cares? People talk, oh man, you ain't good, do nothing. Man, those people right there, they are so miserable, and miserable loves company. So the main
Yes,
key
sir.
is you strive for what you strive for. You strive for the best on your end, because if you don't do it, who else gonna believe you? Nobody. You see, you believe yourself, you believe what you're doing, you trust what you're doing, and the only person who can stop you is you and the man above. Nobody else can stop you, because
Yes, sir.
and that's what I tell people all the time. The Lord blessed me, and I've been in this business for a long time, and I did it my way, and I was out there where other people was out there, but I'm one of those guys. I'm not gonna kiss nobody behind to get there. So I'm doing it my way. And right now, I'm got the radio station. I got my stuff on iTunes, and the Lord bless me. But right now, it's just having fun talking to you and other artists I'm going to be interviewing, and keep it from there. And then if it's meant for me one day, who knows, open up for you. Hey, I could do it, no problem, and have fun doing it, and just keep rolling, because
Yeah, you're right.
you only here until the man above says it's time to go. But a lot of people,
Exactly.
a
So you
lot of
gotta
people
enjoy
don't
your
see
time
that.
being.
That's it. Gotta enjoy it. Now, let's see. Okay, let me see. What do you think your listeners will get out of your music out here in the world?
Yeah. So, well, what I've always thought the world got from my music is just motivation to know that no matter what cards you're given or no matter what skills you're given, musically that you may think that you have or don't have, that it's truly possible to have a dream set and really kind of make something out of it, and make it come true, that you don't have to worry about, people opening doors for you that you can, just literally have a dream and fight for it and just love it at the same time and really see something come true. So that's always been the number one goal that I've always wanted to see and hear from my music. That truly, if I could possibly do something to accomplish what I've always wanted, then it's true for everybody. Everybody should.
Okay, that's good. All right, and the next one is what was you thinking about when this song was developed, the one we just played?
Mm-hmm. My head. So this song was actually came to me quicker than most. I think it just came so natural to me, just be not to be cliche, but the vibe of the song. I think it just kind of fit perfectly into, I guess, my style. And I just really wanted to create something that people could dance to and really kind of paint a picture in their head about kind of what a video would be, or kind of um, just I'm forgetting the word I want to use, but just to give you a clear picture of the possibilities of. Really, I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to spread the songs that give people confidence to step out of their own comfort zone, and to step out of their bikes, to talk to a girl if they're shy, or just to something to get you moving, to have a good time. Really, that was always the main goal, and I think I accomplished that on that track just because that's how I was feeling at that moment.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get one more question before I play the next song. I got another show coming up at 6:30, Queen Mother Lois show. You need to tune into that. Check out the history. She do all about Black history. That's what she talks about. Okay, next one. Let me see. Trying to think. Should I say that question or should I the next one? Let me see. What made? I don't want to. Okay, yeah. That's ahead. What made you want to get into the business?
Do I want to get to another one?
The music business. Like, what made you want to get into it?
Oh, yes, music video. Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely in the works. We're still coming up with the finalized details to that.
Okay. All right. And then let me see. One more to go before I get to the music. Let me see. Let me see. I might say this for the next one. What did you know? Yeah, I'll say that for the next one. Okay, well, I'm going to play number 2 song that you will pick, and we'll go from there. And then we got one more song before we head on out, because I know time is time for you, and time is ticking in for me. As long as I'm all out of here by 6:15 my time or 6:20 my time, I can get ready for the next show. All right, let's go to your second song. Which one you want me to play next?
Yeah, we could do Back It Up.
Back It Up by can never get the name right. My name, A-List, right? A-List.
Yeah, A-List. Yes,
A-List. There you go. A-List. Okay.
Yes,
A with the A. A-List. My fault. A-List. A-List people. My accent is kind of strong. Still got the New York accent. Okay, how long I'm in California, I still got the same accent. A-List. So you'll just bear with it. A-List is coming up next with Back It Up. Check it out. Don't forget, go buy it.
Yeah, hold on. Get him, mate. Shot it, bagging it up. I'm not. Then bagging it up. I was down for a while, now I'm back in the front. I was mad for a while, now I'm laughing it up. Yeah, drag, now I'm lapping it up. I was waiting for a while, now I'm wrapping it up. Fucks up on the gram, yeah, they capping it up. I saw Pally in the club, started dapping him up. Just do it, yeah, no talking, no moving, no stalking. My diamonds, no faucet, yeah, I'm streaming, I'm flossing, yeah. Want my drink till we back at the crib. I had Johnny park the car, yeah, that's how I live. Drink her out for a sec, then I'm back in the rig. And what's an A-list track with the adding them lips? I ain't nothing, I turned none into something. I'm getting buggers. I brought a band with trumpets, yeah, they love it. There's nothing that they put above it. Oh yeah, I'm coming, and tell them girls be shaking songs. I'm A-list, and yeah, I got a bunch of patience, a bunch of bottles, but this ain't no celebration. I'm getting models with that Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. I hit the throttle like it hit the switch and race. But this ain't no celebration. But this ain't no celebration. The Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. Ain't no celebration.
Back it up, people. Back it up. Come on.
Boy, I'm Grammy bound. Yeah, the boy, I'm Grammy bound. Shotty bagging it up. Straight bagging it up. Bagging it up. Bagging it up. I'm talking. Bagging it up. Catch me talking. Bagging it up. Back up. Bagging it up. Back up. Bagging it up. I'm a pretty boy, get some white on my teeth. All these women want the spot, so they fighting with me. Know it's lit up in the party, I got Colin with me. Throwing panties in a bra, man, it's piling with me. I'm cruising, I'm popping, pockets all defense, no offense. I'm sickness, no coughing. Put the In the dirt, no coffin, yeah. And my chain on freeze, I catch hella colds. Get it pop on the street, you might never know. Find a Grammy in the street, that's the pot of gold. Just looking for the recognition I was never told. Bartender still messing around. Told me meet her in the back to start messing around. Girl, you got me up, I ain't dressed as a clown. And I feel like Chris Brown, maybe taking him down. Ha. And don't you tell me I belong here. Told you way before, this is all here. Count digits, it was grown here. It is getting fast and furious, I need Paul here. Listen, pimpin' ain't easy, and ain't for everybody. Hey, and once you see me on TV, you gon' catch me everybody. Remember, ain't no celebration. Just remember, ain't no celebration. Cause I'm still waiting, yeah. For that Grammy, I've been waiting. Baby, I ain't going until I get my Grammy, baby, I ain't going. Baby, I ain't going. If you ask me the motive, everybody tryna get a bottle. Grammy bound, so I'm here to focus. Talking now I'm bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up. Get no back up. See me bagging it up.
Oh, yeah, backing it up. That's right. That's it, boy. Everybody better back up. He's coming to get you. Back it up. Just back it up, people. Back it up. That's right. That's it, boy. My man's hitting it, yo. Check him out, yo. Better back it up. He's coming to get you, ladies. Back. Come on, back. That's right. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the questions from my man. A-list. There you go, A-list. I got it right this time. A-list. That's right. Okay, got it. A-list. I get that. That's the A, the list. That's it. All right, I got the name right this time. All right, let me see what I got here. You still on the line, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, I got 19 comments, but I don't see nobody. I don't see the comments. People hit me in comments on Facebook, but I don't see it. My phone must be not working good, but what the heck. Okay, let me go to the next question before time is ticking only so fast. I don't know why time goes fast when you're having fun. I tell you, it zoomed on me. All right, now, all right, compare yourself to any already established artist. Who would that be and why?
Oh man, that's a really tough one. That's probably almost as tough as it gets as a question for me in music. I think about it all the time, and I'm not really quite sure. I mean, my influences personally are Chris Brown. Drake is that too. I like Post Malone. Just a handful of different artists, even Spanish artists too. So I think for that reason it makes it complicated because I'm a big fan of the Spanish style. But I have to say one person. I'd probably say Chris Brown, to be honest. That's if he just does it all.
Okay, hold on. Got somebody calling in. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Nateski225? How's everything going, man?
Okay, you want to ask a question? Hold on.
Yeah, I love that.
Hold on. Okay, we got a guest on the line. They want to ask you a question, and his name is Warbuck.
Yeah. What's up, A-List? What's going on? I'm loving your whole vibe, man. I'm loving all the music you're doing. I've heard a few things. I'm loving what I'm hearing, brother.
Hey, man, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you.
All right. Can I ask you a question about music?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay, when you're recording music, right, when you start a project or you start a song, where do you get the inspiration from? Like, for people that don't know about recording music and stuff like that, how do you, prepare yourself to making a song?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for me, I think it all varies. I think it all depends on the feeling. So for me, what I do is if it's something that's on my mind, I go to the studio and I just record whatever's on my brain, and whatever's on my heart. But if it's something that really means a lot to me, and if it's something I feel that's going to be really, really special. I just run that beat over and over and over again, and I just kind of put myself in the mindset of whatever topic I'm thinking about, and just write down like key words, key notes, and key phrases, and just kind of put it together, and kind of create a project out of it.
Oh, okay. Now, when working with producers, right, like different producers, if you go into a session with a producer, right, and the producer got a certain topic on his mind where he wants you to go with it, and you might come up with something else that you're feeling. How does that work? Is that like how do you stand your ground with what you want to do on the track versus what the producer wants you to sound like?
Right. I mean, that's a tough one right there, because you're fighting between with someone else, wants on the project and kind of how you're feeling. I think honestly the best advice I can give on that is, I think what's important for a song is to have that consistency. In this case, teamwork. And I think probably the best advice is kind of to find that middle ground. If you guys somehow like kind of put it together, or even make like a split story out of it. But as long as it comes together somehow, I mean, talk about that situation out of both.
Okay, that's great. And I got one last question. Do you have anything to say to all these upcoming artists that's trying to get out here but don't know what to do and where to start or how to start? Do you have any advice for these new upcoming artists?
Yeah, no, I definitely do. The number one thing I would say is just belief in yourself. If you truly believe that you have something special and you have a talent that you want not only love yourself, but you want to spread to the world, don't quit. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but no one's going to care as much as you. So as long as you keep trying, that's really what separates people who kind of get there and some people don't.
Okay, that's great to hear. And I got one last question. My uncle DNA used to have a radio station back in New York in the 80s, and I had an Uncle Jerry that used to work with him, right? And and when he used to interview artists, he used to always ask artists, "What is your zodiac sign?" So I would like to know, what is your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I'm actually a Capricorn. I think I actually met your uncle not too long ago. Okay, so if it's the same person that I'm thinking of, I think we might have met not too long ago.
Oh, okay, that's great. Great to hear, man. Yo, it's always a blessing, man. I just had a little, because I know it's a lot of upcoming artists like yourself and like others that don't really know where to start. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions and your opinions on things of that nature. So you have a good day, man. Keep grinding, stay blessed, and put the Lord first, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the good music you bring in, and holla at your boy, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Stay blessed.
Okay, we got.
All right, Nateski225. I'm out, man.
All right, Val. Peace.
All right, peace.
Okay, I got a question for the next song. Now, this one is coming from a person that's wrote to me on Twitter. Okay, ask him what his plan to do if he make it big.
What's my plan to do if I make it big? My plan would be to create my own label.
Playing your what on what?
Yeah, create my own label.
Okay.
In particular, called the A-list group, or just A-list artists.
Okay, I like that. Okay, and then she got another question she wrote. How does you plan to help change the world?
Just one step at a time, and by that I just
Okay, all right.
spread as much positive. Yeah, well, already know by that, just spread as much positivity and within my realm as I possibly can, and see if I can do a good job of kind of spreading that around. And I think as long as you do your best to spread your own positive energy, that it does spread somehow.
Okay, well, I got more questions again. They hit me up with some other questions. Wow. Okay, it's another one from another lady. Okay, also asks what his vision is for his song. Okay, yeah, that's what she said. Okay, also asks what's his vision is for his songs. That's what she wrote. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so my vision for my song, I think it goes a lot of different directions. Some songs I vision it in certain commercials, certain movies, just depending on kind of the mood of how the track is, and some I envision it on soundtracks in general. So I think it all depends on the final project and the final sound I'm going for. But ultimately, it's the ultimate goal is to be top, so number one on all charts. That is always the consistent, ultimate vision.
Okay, another person sent me. All these people hitting it real fast. Okay, this one is called saying, what message is he trying to send?
I'm trying to send a message of no limitations. So for me, I don't want to be limited to necessarily a certain genre or two or three. But I don't want to be limited to just anything. I feel like life is worth living with no limitations, going for kind of as far as you do.
Okay, well, this right here is a different one. Okay, it say, oh wow. Let's see where he came from, and where he intend to go, and such. There's a go such as his background. Uh, you have a fiance, and etc. Okay, well, okay, that's what they said. Where he comes from, where he came from, and where he intend to go, such as his background, and do he have a fiance, etc.
Okay. So, so I'm from Kentucky. I live in New York now. I plan to live in California in the future, somewhere out there, LA, hopefully. And no, I do not have a fiance. No.
Okay, well, that's what we wanted to know. All right, yo, people, we're going to get off this Twitter line because I'm going to get off this Twitter and get back into the music. Let me go to the music real quick and play the song he has, the last one. And this one is called, I just had to tip my tongue. Tequila. Okay, from A-List Tequila. Check this one out. Everybody check it out. Don't forget, he's on all social media. You can check him out on all the social. He'll give your social media out before this show is over. Plus his songs is on all the devices you could buy. If it's a 99 cents, go buy it. If it's $1.29, go buy it. If it's $5, go buy it. Support the brother, man. You ain't wasting that $5 buying it. You buy $5, and you can't buy no more $5 now. You can't buy a pack of cigarettes. So go get something with that. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's about to be a good night, I'll tell you that. Hey, let me get 3 bottles of tequila over here. Hey, you know what we doing. Hey, we getting lit. Yeah, off that brown, that tequila. Think I snapped back, I need her. Yeah, came in, that's hot, let's heat up. I don't even know what happened neither. Yeah, turn your ass into a believer. Make it hit like Derek Jeter. Yeah, nigga throwing up Frank Sarita. My song got through the speaker. Yeah, my homeboy text me, he got green, that text back my amigo. And you know just what green I mean, I might rank over CeeLo. I take 1 L, I come right back like D-Roll. Shoot me like Pablo Tequila. Had to get 1 stack and reload. I took my shot at tequila. Yeah, gotta make sure that my team up. Got 3 cups. Hey, now he brought 'em in. About time, man. You a one of a kind, you a 10 out of 10. I came for no drama. Nope. Stay whipping. I came in from Bala. From the south, but I shout out to Chico. My girl told me she from Puerto Rico. I shout out these and I go by the A. Can you bring me just a CeeLo? Please don't tell me no time in no pocket. Give me a case and I'll beat it like Rocky. They gotta take me, they want me to drop it. I'ma change it up, go Valentino. Back it up, for real. I'm on tequila, man, they got me acting up. For real. Let me turn my glass real quick. Yeah, off that brown, that tequila. Think I snap back, I need it. Yeah, I came in, that's hot, let's heat up. Turn your ass into a believer. The champagne is coming, it's raining, it's pouring, but never no umbrella, Ella, no. Give me some green and I feel no bad time. I'm getting high, about to check out my sweater. I'ma still make it hit any weather. I thought you knew better. That's why she wanna kick it like Conor McGregor. Calm down, fellas, girl. I got a flash for what? Never no middleman. Even when I play back up, I'm still on the front. She real pretty with the pole dance. She said, give me like 4, man. About to go local, I think that I'm tweaking, man. That's how you know that I had a good weekend, like, yeah. Wake up right on my chest. I make her got my sheet a mess. But I can't tell y'all the rest. No, woke up with hella messages. Hey, let's, where you going? Nowhere. Oh, you going up for her? Yeah, the waiter said too much porn, that's tequila. Hey, welcome to the A-List show. Yeah, hey, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world right now, I promise you that. Yeah, off that brown, that tequila. Think I snap back, I need her. Yeah, I came in, that's hot, let's heat up. I don't even know what happened either. Yeah, turn your ass into a believer. Make it hit like Derek Jeter. Yeah, nigga throwing up Frank Sarita. From the song out through the speaker. Yeah, my homeboy text me, he got green, I text back my amigo. And you know just what green I mean, I might rank go with Stilo. Yeah, I take one L, I come right back like D-Rose. Treat me like Pablo, no kilo. Had to get one stack and reload.
Oh yeah. All your people out there like to dance that Spanish joint. Get up the floor and do your thing. Yeah. Come on. Tequila. Come on, people. Tequila. Give me a drink of that tequila. Yeah. That's right. This is Cinco de Mayo.
Lean.
That's right. Oh yeah, people out there getting drunk now because Cinco de Mayo was May 1st.
That's right. Hey, it's appropriate.
Oh yeah.
Right on time, right? Right on time.
That's right. Right on time for sure. Okay. Let me turn this down. Get back up on you before the show's almost over. Because we got to have the show from Queen Mother Lois shows coming up next. So people beware. All right. A-List. The A-List is got it going on. The first song was we played was Vibin'. The second one was Back It Up. The third one, Tequila. So everybody out there, you go buy all 3 songs on social media and go to he's going to tell you all his social media stuff right now before he hang on up the phone. But I'm going to ask him a question before you hang up anyhow. So tell them about your social media. I'm going to make sure you say it loud and they can hear you. Go.
On my social media?
Yeah.
Yes. So Instagram is going to be A-List Artist, ALYST ARTIST, and it's going to be A-List for every other single social media from there, ALYST.
Oh, I like that. So everything is ASYST. I like that. That's what it's supposed to be. Everybody using all different ones. You got everything is the same. You're just like me.
Oh,
right? Yeah, mine's the same. Nateski225 is everything the same. My YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook, my website, all the same. My music, everything. Okay, what I'm going to do is this. Now, on your phone, you have an iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Oh, good. Okay, let me see how you do this. Let me see how can you do this. Let me call. Now, did you make the drop on your phone or did you make the drop from somewhere else?
I made it somewhere else.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more thing before you hang up, because I want to see if you're the first voice I'm asked to do this. I don't think your manager don't mind because it's something to help the radio station with. Hold on, let me call somebody and find out how we do that. 1 minute. Let me call. Get back to this call. He let me know how to do this. Let you know how to do it. I think let me get him one more time. Hold on. He must be still working. That's why he must took off the way he was working. Okay. Yeah, he was working.
Please leave your message.
Okay, well, the young person I'm going to ask is not answering the phone, must be busy. What I'm going to do is try to have you do a drop for the next show that's coming up. Name is Queen Mother Lois. She's coming up with her show about Black history. And I thought maybe thought you could do a drop. I know because they told me you could use your phone. You go to record somehow, and you could use your phone to make the drop. And I'm gonna tell you to do that, and then send it to me. And
Yeah. If you can give me like a guideline on how to say, I can definitely make that happen.
Yeah, all you got to do is say it goes. Her show is. You just say Queen Mother Lois show every first Saturday of the month. That's it. Queen Mother Lois show every first Saturday of the month, and that's what she's coming on next for Black History. She talks about. We could say Queen Mother Lois show Black History. Yeah, Queen Mother Lois show Black History.
Ancient Black history.
Oh, ancients. Ancients.
CIE.
Ancient Black History. You can say Queen Mother Lois show ancient Black History, right?
Yeah, that's in Africa.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Africa and America. So she's doing that. So yeah, she's coming up next. So if you could do the drop for me now, I know you got. Do you got to hang up or you got to? I don't know how you.
I'll have to hang up and send it to you.
Okay. Okay. So everybody out there, A-List is on the phone. He's getting ready to get on off. You will hear him again because he's gonna do the drop, and then he's gonna send it to me. All you gotta do is send it to my phone. Not no, what? I'm gonna take you off before I give you my number. Let me take you off my the radio station. Hold on. Just hold on for a minute. All right, people. He gave you your social media. Go out there and buy his song. That's like I said. If it's 99 cents, go buy it. If it's $1.29, go buy it. You ain't wasting no money. Spend more money doing anything else. So go buy his phone. Go support a brother man. That's right. Like I said, I'm all for my brothers and sisters. You know, it ain't being prejudiced. It's just being. I'm gonna go for my Black people first before I go for anybody else. You know, if we don't do it, who else gonna do it? So we need to support our own. So peace, love, and happiness. What's coming up next is the Queen Mother Lois show. That's right. Ancients Black History. That's what we call it now. Ancients Black History. She's coming up next in about 2 minutes. So hold on, stay on Facebook, and we'll be doing it live from Facebook, Andy Lee Facebook, and DNA Radio on YouTube. All right, peace, love, and happiness. Just hold on, people. We coming up next from California again. Hold on. Okay, now let me give you my number because I'm off the air now. So it's 909-766-4557. And you could call me, you could send me that.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. And then what we do is I got your number. I'm gonna lock your number to my phone. And what we're gonna do, we'll talk soon. I'm gonna talk to Oscar Sanchez because like I said, I want you to check out my music. You go to Nateski225. Right? Yeah, Nateski225.com. You could go on my website, check out my music, and then anyone that you like, let me know, and I will send it to you by MP3 by the phone. Then you could take it and hear it and let your friends hear it. So you could check out all the songs on my website, and then when anyone you like, let me know, and I send it to you. And then, like I said, one day the Lord bless me, I might open up for you. Who knows? I don't care. Just having fun. So check it out.
Absolutely, yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Yeah, do that. Check it out, and then if you like one, tell Oscar about it because I want to try to. After I interview you, I'm going to interview Moni G next week, and then I'm going to tell Oscar, hey, check out my music. But I think if he have an artist like you and Moni G listen to my music and say, hey man, this music is good. Check him out, man. You need to hook us up with his, sign him to your label. Then we all could go out there and open up doors. Because you would have you would have the classic school, that's me. You have the new school, that's you, and you have the young lady. So it'll be different styles of music where people go, yo, I love this. When you do a show with different styles of music, you have different styles of audience.
Hey, I'm down for it. Let's make it happen.
Okay, we're gonna make it happen. So you go ahead and check it out.
Oh yeah.
And let me know what you think. Yeah, to give me that drop, and then I'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll be waiting for the drop that I can play for the show, and then. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. Let me get you over here. Let me YouTube up. Yeah, you gotta come over with something. That's YouTube right here.
Oh, okay. You got it all together already, huh?
Yeah, it's YouTube right there. See?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me go here.
You can tell it's already did, then, huh?
That's what it is. Okay, so we just turn this up. Okay, you look. Facebook is doing what? Yeah, Facebook is used to right. Oh, Facebook is perfect.
Yeah, I see it.
Facebook is perfect.
Give me a bottle of water right there. I'm gonna share. So maybe this is perfect. We can see ourselves.
Yep. Okay, so let me put some music on. Radio station. No, we off the broadcast. Right, we still on Facebook and Instagram. Right, we still have any.
You gotta get you some water.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I want to make sure. Stay on here. No, not yet. I say not yet. Good. So right now it's not on. Are you sure you want to stream? Not yet. Okay, so we're good. So I'm gonna think about this. Like these. What are you still on? Yeah. I'll let you put some music on and then we hear some music while I'm in the restroom. Let me put on we're not on air, so we won't be no. Oh, no, Facebook's on like music. Okay, we just put on something.
So it's gotta be yours. It can't be no.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, T? What's good, baby?
Oh yeah, I was calling you because he's going to do a drop, and I was trying to tell him he's going to do a drop for Queen Mother Lois show, and I was trying to find out how he go about doing it, but he said he know how to do it, so he's going to do a drop and send it to me for Queen.
Voice memos.
Huh?
It's called voice memos in your phone.
Oh yeah, I think he know now. Yeah, he know. I think he's going to do
voice memos,
right,
and then they just share it and it go to your email. They send it right to you.
Okay. Oh, so he can't send it to my phone.
Yeah, he can send it to your phone too.
Okay, good.
Like
That's
it'll
what.
say, like after you finish recording, it'll say share, and then it'll pop up. You can send it to Facebook, your phone, your email, whatever. You feel me? Or your text message.
Okay, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna send it to my phone. Like I gave my phone, my regular phone. I got off air and have him put me on my. Then he could send it to me, and you know, then I hit him with some good ideas and stuff. And I'm looking for a song because we got to start Queen Mother Lois show right now. We're getting ready to start.
I never heard that song. You never played it.
I played the song.
What's the one with Cardi B?
Who?
Is that the one song with Cardi B?
No. I don't got Cardi B. No, I don't play.
You didn't play Cardi B tonight?
No.
Yes, you did. You played that one joint. Is like a Jamaican dude, and he sang the remix, and then Cardi B was around.
No, I ain't play that. That wasn't me.
I'm swearing on everything, DNA. I mean, Nateski is a Jamaican guy. I was listening to it. and then he come in doing some reggae type, and then Cardi B come in rhyming.
Nah, I wouldn't play. I ain't play any. I play all his songs. His song was "Back It Up." His song was "Vibin'." Another song was "Tequila." That was it.
How vibing sound?
Vibin' sound good. Hold on, let me play right now.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Can you hear it?
I'm walking out, I'm feeling like controller. Looking at you, strike me out, I'm feeling like a baller. Presence in my universe, I'm feeling like the solar. Don't speak no English, hola, baby, hola. But let me see, I need to find out if it's legal. Is she trying to make a movie?
What you say now?
It's a song you played before you interviewed him. It was a Jamaican, like a
that was dude. that was yeah, I wasn't on air then. Right. That was That wasn't
okay.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I was DNA though. Yeah, I wasn't on air
okay.
yet. Yeah, I wasn't on air yet. That's DNA.
How my question sounded? Was it clear?
Sound good. Yeah, it was clear. It was real clear. Everything was clear. Everything was perfect.
Okay.
Everything was
How
perfect.
about when I did the J. Edgar? What's your zodiac sign?
Yeah, all that was good. All that was good. Oh,
you going on Queen Mother Lois right now?
Right now. Get on in 5 more minutes. It's 6:45. We're getting on in a few minutes.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, we're getting on right now.
Salute the Queen Mother Lotus.
All right.
Okay, you can make a drop too and send it to me that I can play.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
I don't have no drop for her at all.
Okay, I'll make one right now.
Okay, dude, cool.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, peace. Oh, I can tell them what it is, right? The drop you want?
I don't know what drop means, Nate. So
okay.
You're not talking to me right.
Let me tell you what kind of drop you want. Yo, the drop she won is Queen Mother Lois, Ancient
history.
Ancient history. Right.
Okay, cool. I got you.
Okay.
You want me to say just Black ancient history or just ancient history?
Well, say African and African American ancient history.
African American ancient history. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll send that right now. African American ancient history. African American ancient history.
All right, Warbuck. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Have a good show. God bless y'all.
And call in because I'm gonna be talking about.
Okay, I will definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, okay, people, we're gonna start the show now.
You say you had to go do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put a song. Oh, here you go. It's gonna put on my song. I'm trying to get to write this one here. That's just the music one. So I just put the music on. Yeah, y'all can hear the music and. I know y'all waiting for the show to start. The show will start in a few minutes. I'm gonna put on broadcast. All right, ready for the show. I'm waiting for the drop before I do it. But when the drop come out, play on the next one. Let me see if I can find. Here you go. I got two. What's going on? Oh man, I got two of them. I want to get to one and say what's going on. Okay, what I'm gonna do?
There's one up the instrument up there.
Yeah, that's instrument. Yeah, I was looking for the one.
The one that's talking vocals.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that one if I could. All right, people out there on Facebook and Instagram and all that, I will play another song right now. Play this one first, and then then we'll play the next one for the show. Here we go. Everybody out there, I'm gonna broadcast this right now. Broadcast time. All right, party people, how you doing? This is the True School Show, starting Nateski225, Queen Mother Lois, Black History, ancient Black history from Africa to now. That's right. We're gonna have 2 drops coming back from A-List and from Warbuck. So you'll be hearing the 2 drops coming soon from A-List, who just had an interview with, and Warbuck is coming up next with his. So y'all just keep checking us out. I'm gonna be taking a little thing, but you'll see Queen Mother Lois on YouTube. You'll see Queen Mother Lois on Facebook, and make sure you're subscribed on Facebook. On
both of them.
On both of them.
Yes.
Subscribe on both of them. Facebook. Subscribe on both of them. Mm-hmm. Queen Mother Lois Show and the Instagram. We'll be on Instagram soon. That's why I forgot to put up. I'm going to put up that in a few minutes. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. We got Warbuck calling in. and you'll be hearing him right now. Hello?
Yo, I just sent it through text message.
Okay, cool. We're going to hear right now. You're on live on the show. All right, talk to you soon. All right, call back later. Okay, it's text message. Okay, I got to give my text. And that's over here. Text message say send. Didn't get nothing yet. Text or email. He said text. It didn't come up yet. What's this? My brother called. Talk to him later. Text didn't come up yet. Nope, it didn't come up yet. Okay, no text yet. He said text it, but it didn't come up yet. Wait for it to come up while I can check my email. Maybe email it to me.
Are we on the air now?
We're on the air. We're on the air. Okay, people, we're on air there. Here goes a song by Nateski225, Smile, and then we're gonna start the show. Here it goes.
All right, people. This song for everybody to have fun. Because you know what? People out here in this world, we know it's a troubled world in this world, but we need to smile. Know who we are. Smile. Smile. Everybody in the house, everybody in the world, smile. Because you ain't dead yet, yo. Dead people don't smile. What you worried about, man? Don't worry about nothing. You're here in the grace of God to be here having fun. So you need to walk around, smile. You know you got a nice smile, girl. Yeah. Smile. You ain't dead yet. Come on. Smile. You better smile. Dead people don't smile. Remember that. Come on. Throw your hands up in the air, and wave it like you just don't care. You say, smile. I said, smile. Smile. Dead people don't smile. You know what I'm saying? You worry about what? Money? Money come and goes. You know what I'm saying? Money come and goes. You know what I'm saying? Dead people don't smile. Remember that? I'm black. And I'm proud. That's why I smile. I'm black. And I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Smile. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cause I'm black and I'm proud. That's why I smile. I got power. Hey. Come on, brothers. Realize that. I got sisters. All races, you understand? Walk around frowning, being sad. Just smile. Cause you know what? You ain't dead yet. Come on. Dead people don't smile. Realize that. Come on, brothers. Realize that. Sisters. All races, you understand? Walk around frowning, being sad. Just smile.
All right, party people. Here we go. The show is getting ready to start right now. Queen Mother Lois show. Let's try it. How you doing out there, people? If you want to call in at 909-352-0037, 909-352-0037, and you will ask some question about the Black history or anything you know, and let us know.
Oh my God, I forgot about the African map.
Oh, okay. That's all right. We'll get it up on a little break. Put it up real fast, me and my son. We'll hook it up in a few minutes. So here we go, people. We need it early or need it later?
Uh,
Because we can put it up now, put a song on and make this.
you do that fast.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to put one more song on and we could put the map up. Then you can see what we're talking about and we'll go from there. So I don't know why this is gone. I got to do this over. It's falling. Could do that's falling. That's off too. Wow, I got to do both of them. Oh, I had it. That's why. Okay. Let me Oh no, that's right. That's right. Okay, that's good. Where's the song at? I want to play.
What's the name of it?
Let me see. I'm gonna play my what's going on without. I'm trying to play with the music with the vocals, but here it goes.
Nateski in the house. 2004. Let you know what's going on.
Where's the map at?
Let them know,
Latino.
Yeah.
Sin duda.
That's it in the corner over there.
It goes like this, though.
Sin duda.
Yeah, put it down low.
You know. What up, Nate?
¿Qué está pasando con mi gente en el barrio?
Need to get together.
Come down, come down.
Let's change together.
Estamos la
Over to the floor.
gente.
Okay.
Nah, never that. You know.
Dime, Nate.
Nah. Yeah,
Califa,
yeah,
Arizona, mis tejanos. ¿Qué está pasando con mi gente en el barrio? ¿Qué está pasando en mi gente?
Act like you don't know me though. What's the deal?
Quédense.
Want some more?
Nah.
Mis hermanas.
Yeah.
¿Qué?
Yeah. Nate.
¿Qué está pasando en este mundo que es nuestro? ¿Qué está pasando con mi gente?
All right, party people.
Let's get it together.
2004.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Think
¿Qué
I'm
está
on?
pasando con mi gente? Quédense.
Do I sound like I'm on?
Mi vida.
Trying to let y'all know what's going on.
¿Qué está pasando?
All right, party people. I'll say something.
Okay, hello. All right, yeah.
All right, that was Nateski225. What's going on? That's right. We had to put the map up for you. They see what we're talking about for the Black History. All right, here we go. All right, we ready to go now. We on Facebook. Good. Let's see from here. We're on Facebook. I gotta let Warbuck know we didn't get the drop. I'll let him know right now. Okay. I'm gonna plug this up And a few minutes, I don't need this on right. Then I can put over there. Oops. All right. Perfect. Okay, I got it. All right, let's go.
Okay, greetings to all our listeners around the country. We're talking to people from New York, from the Carolinas, from Texas, from Louisiana, West Coast,
West Coast, Africa.
Africa, different parts of Africa,
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's another name you talk about.
It's Nigeria. It was Uganda.
Oh, Uganda.
And then we got my man in the UK, Peter Reimer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have somebody from Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
And another guy just plays his music. He is from Africa. Let me see what part of
And
Africa.
you got
South
somebody-
Africa.
Okay, you got somebody from Ukraine. So
Ukraine,
South Africa,
right.
it's all down here. It's all
Okay,
down here.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we have on us. 4 million listeners all around the world.
Well, praise the Lord, and thank you everybody for listening. And they'd have to tell you, I was watching Andy Lee show. I really enjoyed it, and it was two ladies that came on after him. I was listening to his show when you called in to talk to somebody musically.
Okay.
You had talked about somebody. So anyway, I enjoyed Andy Lee's show, and say greetings to him and greetings to our producer, DNA. And so we just thank God for putting us on the air. And I really love it and enjoy it. I love history. That's who I am. So I love talking about it. So what we're going to be talking about tonight is, I know we're going to get some call-ins. So tell the phone number for the call-in.
Okay. The phone number is 909-352-0037. There you go. Now, perfect.
So write the phone number down, people.
909-352-0037 to call in to the show. I have to get myself
Because I'm going
set.
to be talking about something that's very heavy. It's dealing with history, with Africa and China. What's going on? And it's major, very major what's going on. It's almost like a recolonization. Okay, but what I'm talking about first is, and we'd like to ask you to subscribe to our show. Please, it makes a difference. This is about the historic return of the African diaspora. They celebrating in August 2019, after 400 years after the arrival of the first slave here.
Mm-hmm.
They're celebrating a historic return to the African diaspora. So people going to go back.
To Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
400 years after they left.
After they left, so they're going back now.
Yeah, the new people. You know, the people that's alive. The people that's alive right
so
now.
They're going back when?
August the 5th
to the 14th.
To the 14th of 2019. So I was listening to John Sally yesterday.
Oh, John Sally, yes,
and it's a lot of people are going back. You know, basketball players and stuff. And it was one guy. He's a rapper. They showed him yesterday on YouTube. They made him a chief for a day. He had on like a cloth wrapped around himself.
Wow, that's good.
So they made him chief. You know, welcome home.
Was that Wycliffe?
It could have been a name, something like that. You heard something about that?
No, that's the name. I know he always do stuff for Africa or something.
Well, that could have been him because he's a little heavy guy. He's not fat, but he's a little bit stout.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Somebody who could call in, who's look at the YouTube, call in, let us know what rapper it is. If you know it, 909-352-0037.
Yeah. And then John Sally was talking.
John Sally, I know him.
He was talking about it. You know, he's going. So I don't know if he already went or he's going in August. But it's a lot of people just going back, you know, just for a week visit.
That's good.
And so Ghana is where they're going. This is about right here.
Okay.
Where Ghana is, Ghana.
Right, yeah.
Ghana. That's where they're going to land.
Huh.
And like, you heard about the door of no return?
No.
That's they was in a cave, and they came out of that cave, and this was a door. They came out, and that was the last time they was in Africa.
Wow.
It's famous because Obama took a picture right there. Most people go over there, they want to take a picture of going outside that cave And looking at the water, know that's the last time you're going to see Africa. That's what happened to the slaves.
Ain't that
It's
something?
called the door of no return. So to celebrate it, they're going to do the door of return. They're going to let them go through the door that they came out of.
Come on. Oh, ain't
Yeah,
that something? That's
they're gonna,
good.
they're going to go into
I
the
hope
cave.
they film it.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to film
Oh,
this.
yeah, they're going to film it.
Technology is
Yeah.
going to film everything.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So they so this is going to happen in August. And they say you will be welcomed by the government and people of Ghana and will return through the infamous door of no return at Cape Coast Slave Dungeon. It was a slave dungeon.
Hmm.
They made like a little castle out of it. It's still there.
Wow.
Because even Clinton went there and took a picture to do a no return. Returners will arrive from America, including the U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean, including Jamaica, the birthplace of the great Pan-Africanist Marcus Garvey, Central and South America, including Brazil, which has the largest Black population outside of Africa. Participants will include seasoned travelers familiar with Ghana and the continent, first-time visitors to the continent, great-grandparents as well as teenagers, religious leaders and everything. So it's going to be a triumph homecoming to the land of our ancestors. So they're going to depart August the 5th, the U.S., on an overnight flight to Ghana. So this is going to be like a big thing. It's showing you, different places they're going to go to.
Oh, wow, that's good. This is Tuesday, arriving. Man, boy, the Lord blessed me to go there. I'd be good to go. I'd be good to go. Who knows? Who knows what the Lord could do for the brother man? And take Queen Mother Lois with us, man. It'd be history. It's a history right here, yo. Who knows? Who knows what the Lord could do?
And then they're going to go to on the day 6, they're going to go to Ashanti culture. I have something to tell you about the Ashanti, because you probably haven't heard about the golden stool.
No.
They have something called the golden stool. I never heard about it until like I had a hairdresser, and this guy told me about it. The golden stool of Ashanti. It's like I don't know if it's fable or truth, but anyway, they have a history to it, and they march every year about it. I have some information down here about it. So anyway, Nate, I'm gonna talk about next is, did you know they used to have like a Bible, a slave Bible? And this slave Bible was made for slaves.
Wow, ain't that so?
So they had one for the other people and they had one for the slaves, and they made sure. Okay, so the regular Bible have, they say the regular Bible have 66 books, Catholic 73, and the slave book have 14 books. So they cut a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
So they left in thing about obey your master.
Right.
They kept that in there, but they didn't tell you anything about being free. And like say in the Bible, a man is worthy of his hire. I mean, you should pay a man if he work for you. So that's taken out of there.
Wow.
Because they were slaves, they didn't pay him anything.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't hear about that until this past week.
It's on here.
Yeah, a slave Bible. It's an exhibit that they're going to use.
Okay, the Museum Bible will reveal the newest exhibit.
So this happened November the 28th in Museum of the Bible.
Wow, ain't that something? Right before my birthday.
Yeah.
November 28th, ain't that something?
And you can pull it up on your tablet or your computer.
Okay, what they looking for?
The slave Bible.
Oh, the slave Bible. You can look it up on your tablet or your any social media devices. You can look for slave Bible.
Yeah.
Look it up and you can see what we have here, and see what's
It's an abridged version of the Bible, which became known as a slave Bible, was published in London in 1807 and was used by the British missionaries to convert and educate enslaved Africans about Christianity while instilling obedience and preserving their system of slavery throughout their colonies. British colonists created the slave Bible by removing sections and in some cases entire books from the Bible out of fear that the full Bible would promote rebellion among the slaves.
Wow.
Or offer hope for a better life.
Hope.
They didn't want them to have hope.
They wanted nothing.
No hope.
Look what we have now. Everything you see, everything we invented, was made by a black man or a black sister.
The slave Bible was used to push a specific message.
Or a Spanish person. either way, it was made by somebody black.
Oh, I got something else next for you, Nate. Nate, that's
Okay.
gonna deal with that. But this Bible is on display at the Museum of the Bible
So
in Washington,
can
D.C.
anybody get it to take it home with them? Buy one, or do they have it on sale?
Well, no, because it was made a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
So they has
1800s.
got a there's
From
got a
the
copy of it.
1800s.
Yeah.
That was once used to convert slaves to Christianity while omitting key passenger. Ain't that something?
Yeah, they took out
A
important
slave
things.
Bible. Wow. The Bible contained on 232. No, I never knew they had this.
I didn't know anything about it either. I just came across that.
Wow.
I didn't know they had the Bibles written for our ancestors.
Ain't that something?
Just that. Okay. So, Mr. Nate, let me tell you who you know the calendar
Yeah.
for the year. Some people long time ago figured out how to make a calendar for the year to deal with the days of the, the 24 hours of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to deal about the week. Then you had to deal about the month, and you had to deal about the year. And they did it by studying the stars.
The stars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, like the earth rotates
All right.
around the sun. And they have to see how long it take from the rotate around the sun. They had to figure all that out. Africans did this a long time ago.
Africa.
Africans. The Egyptian astronomers have invented the calendar in an indeterminate period. The first certified use of this calendar was 4,236 years before the Christian period.
Wow.
4,200 years ago.
4,200 years.
That's 4,200 and something.
Whoa.
The calendar is the same that regulates our life today,
Ain't that something?
having barely been modified for the Gregorian calendar that's over there in Europe. It was passed to the Europeans when Rome invaded Egypt in 33 BC and used in entire Europe from 16th century to today. The calendar, which was invented by the black man.
Do you see that? Another one, yo.
Egypt, right there. Egypt is right up here.
In Egypt, yo.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Invented by a black man. Calendar.
The calendar.
Do you know that, people? Did anybody know that? Call in, let us know.
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yeah.
909.
They had to study the stars and everything.
352-0037. We got the phone on. Call in. Learn your black history. That's right. Learn it.
That's astounding.
Yeah, that is. That's amazing.
They said very long time ago, the Egyptians already knew that at the end of each year, there was 6 additional hours. And that after 4 years, it would become a day called leap year. They figured that out too.
Mm-hmm.
You do have leap year every 4 years.
Yeah, that's when like the lady asked you to marry you. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, yes,
Leap
year, yeah.
The lady asked you.
Yeah.
The man.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And so they realized by watching the stars that
God gave us all power.
There was 6 hours, 6 additional hours. And
Ain't
6
that
down 4 is 24. They realized that the sun, that the earth going around each year, sometime would be 4 additional hours. And so they had to fix it where they could make one day out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they do it one day out of every 4 years.
Wow.
They figured that out by studying the stars.
A black man.
Yeah.
I never knew
We don't
that.
know how many black men it was, but it was black men.
Never
It was
knew that.
Egypt.
Never knew that.
That is heavy duty.
It's a heavy duty. That is heavy duty.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Africa, and they don't teach you about that.
No, they don't.
In school.
No, they don't.
The black man invented the calendar.
Oh, wow.
And they're the ones that did all that stuff and made them, them different stars and, dealing with astronomy.
Uh-huh.
Like you Sagittarius.
Right.
And stuff like that.
Well, they started it.
Yeah, they figured all that stuff out. So anyway, it's a lot of things our people have did. It's a beautiful thing.
A lot of things
Okay.
people didn't know about.
Yeah, if they know about it, so they need to be told about it. So anyway, you know, like I told you before, in 800 BC, they built a college down there in Timbuktu and Mali. Mali is right here, right up there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mali. And now it used to be called Timbuktu.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the richest black man, the richest person in the world ever lived. I mean, even more than Bill Gates right now. The richest man, richest black man.
Right.
He was richest man in the world ever lived. Mansa Musa from Mali.
More money than Bill Gates.
Yeah, yeah. They said he was worth $600 billion. He is right here.
600 billion.
Yeah. Mansa Musa was the richest man ever lived. That was like a long time ago, 1300 BC. But
Yeah, 1300, 1280 BC to 1337 BC.
yeah, so during the time of him,
My fault.
they built a college.
So 1280 BC to 1337 BC. Wow, we've been around a long time.
Yes.
Man.
See, before Christ, the numbers go down.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, 3700 BC, that's 3,700 years. Then it went down to like first century.
Okay.
But then after Christ died, that's when they started AD. That's AD means after death.
Oh, so BC was before Christ.
Yes.
AD is after Christ.
Yes. After
Man,
after
that's
death.
something. So
that's when the numbers started again.
Okay, so we
For
definitely been around a long time.
A long time, Africa, because Africa is talked about in the first chapter of the Bible in Genesis, when they say the rivers that came out of the Garden of Eden. They went around Cush, that's Ethiopia. The water. Ethiopia is in the first chapter of the Bible.
Wow.
America wasn't in there.
No.
Ethiopia. I mean, that country is old.
Yeah.
So during the golden age of Timbuktu, which is now called Mali, right up here, that's West Africa. They built a college, Sankara. That was during the time when the Muslims came over to Africa.
Right.
And got them to be Muslims. But anyway, they built a college. And people came from all over Europe to come to college to Africa.
Wow.
To learn about different subjects. They taught over there. They taught all these different subjects in Africa. They studied chemistry, physics, medicine, history, geography, and Islamic jurisprudence, whatever that word means. But people came from Europe to come to Africa to study. But see, like when they during the slave trade, when they took people from Africa, some of these people had been to college. But you bring a person to a different country, like if you was to go to a country that speaks a different language. Okay, if you was to go to Mexico, you might be very smart, but you go to Mexico, you don't know the language there.
Right.
You can't convey what you want or anything. Well, this is what they did to the slaves when they brought them over here to America. They took away their name first, so that wasn't your name no more. You didn't have no name. So they gave you a name. Remember Kentekute?
Yeah.
They told me, what his name was, and he told me, no, my name is Kentekute.
That's right.
And they told him, Toby, I think that was Toby. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they took away your name first, and then you wasn't allowed to speak your language anymore. They was not allowed to speak their language.
Wow.
Once they got to America, they couldn't communicate in their language anymore because they didn't want them to be talking where the owners would not know what they're talking about.
Ain't that something?
So they couldn't convey.
So they want to take everything away.
They took away their culture.
Everything.
Everything they knew, they took away. They stripped them of everything.
We had all the power and they took it away.
And they took all this stuff, all this knowledge that Africa had and stripped them down to nothing. So anyway, Nick, when I was talking about LeBron James?
Yeah, LeBron James pizza.
Yeah. Here it is here. This is it here. The piece of change backed by LeBron James just triple sales. It's called Blaze Pizza.
Just triple sales?
Yeah, it's called Blaze Pizza. What's it? Gotta X that out. What would I do to go make it go back? Okay. There it is right there.
Okay. The chain, the piece of chain backed by LeBron James, triple sale. Whoa.
It's called Blaze. And you can go in there and tell them what you want on your pizza.
Ain't that something? The chain, which is backed by basketball star LeBron James, tripled his sales to 101 million in 2015 compared to the previous year. Ain't that so? According to the National Restaurant News, the same store sale grew 7% over the same time period. Blaze doubled his location last year, grew from 50 units at the end of 2014 to I-105 end of the end of 2015.
That's what he decided to invest in.
The company is planning to have roughly 210 locations in operation by March 2017 and expected to be the fifth largest pizza chain in the U.S. in 5 years behind Pizza Hut, Domino, Little Caesar, and Papa John. So I need to contact him, Tom. Let me get involved with this boy. He's in California anyhow.
You know, they were talking about another basketball star this week. He's missing.
Wow.
But he have 700. Let me see. Is it 700 million?
You talking about you said Kevin Garnett.
I can't remember who it was, a basketball player.
But
his accountant was handling his money.
Yeah,
and all his money is missing.
The chain is planned to expand in 10 new states this year, including market in Boston, Denver, Salt Lake City, Phoenix, and Atlanta. Wow,
you got to be concerned about who's handling your money.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you know, like you can
the price ranges from $5 to $10, depending on the topping. That's cheap. That's real cheap.
Yeah, because you know, like LeBron's have people he know around him handling his business.
You know all of them.
Yeah, and like a lot of them stars, they be having somebody else who really don't want them to even invest.
Have people
into
who don't like
neighborhood.
them.
Yeah,
online.
And don't want them to invest into the
don't invest
neighborhood.
In nothing. They don't. They got people who don't like them, want to take their money and run.
And don't tell them how to invest in their own hood.
That's right.
You know, like the guy who just passed it, he invested into his hood. Because like the basketball stars, they have enough money if they got together. Because like I said, when they seen how successful that Magic Johnson has been, if I was a basketball player, I would go to Magic Johnson and ask me, you know, here's my money, you know, handle it.
Right.
You know, I want to invest what you're doing. Because Magic Johnson build houses and everything.
That's true.
I would go to somebody, but I wouldn't
still good.
Just give it to somebody who won't. Because the people who handle their money don't tell them about how to put their money where it can go to their neighborhoods and help their neighborhoods. To buy a grocery store. I mean, if you just go buy a grocery store in your neighborhood, you're making money every day.
That's true. That's true. Okay, we're going to have to take a little break for a minute because we wanted to call somebody in. I meant to call him and see if he's available or not because he wanted to talk about the Black history itself. And let me see if he's on. So we're going to put on a little song before we get back on too, because we got a lot of. But anybody out there, if you're out there, you want to call in 909-352-0037. 909-352-0037. And if you want to talk about LeBron James,
and I'm gonna talk about China.
Okay, back by LeBron James chain. It's called
Blaze.
His chain's called Blaze. So if anybody want to talk about that, you're welcome to talk about that. We'll talk about Africa, talk about the trip that's going on in August 6th.
August 4th. What
August 4th to something.
Let's see where I put it in.
So if you want to talk about that, and if you want to go, look it up on the internet, because if the Lord blessed me to go, me, Queen Mother Lois, my wife, my son, I'm heading on out, yo. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that money gonna be good right there. Go out there. I think I might have to make some money.
I think it's August the 4th to the 14th.
Yeah, August 4th to the 14th. So we got
Yes.
time to go out there before then. For any basketball player, look at my show right here, Queen Mother Lois Show. You're gonna invest your money in us. Let us go too. You know what I'm saying? We could take a DNA radio out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to ask. We could be live at DNA Radio out there. You know what I'm saying? No problem at all. We could talk about it. No, I might have to talk to somebody out there. I gotta see who can I contact, because the UK ain't that far from Africa, I don't think.
That's England. So UK is England. So
yeah,
let me see where. See,
so
that's China.
I mean, I got some people who's on
up here.
Yeah, but I got some people who
It's
we play their
England,
music.
France.
We got
Italy,
somebody who's in South
Spain,
Africa.
England is over
Where's South
there.
Africa at?
This South Africa down here.
Okay, and the place gonna be where?
Ghana. They're going into Ghana.
I have a guy in Nigeria. Where's Nigeria at?
Okay, Nigeria. That's Nigeria.
Okay, so
let me see. Okay, but Ghana first is right here.
Ghana, okay.
Okay, so
Right here?
Nigeria. Nigeria is right there next to the other side of Ghana.
So we got a guy we play his
In
music
Benin.
in Nigeria. I might have to contact him to see how can he hook us up to put DNA out there, and we could put it all together. We could do the live show from them. Give
They
it to
see
the,
right here, Benin.
give it to the black folks.
That's where my ancestors came from.
Okay, so we're gonna check
B-E-N-I-N.
onto that. We're gonna check into that. I'm gonna have to do some research on my own and go from there. Yes, we do.
Okay, so I'll be talking about China taking over.
Okay, let's get
In
to this
Africa in a minute.
little music before I'm gonna call somebody up, and then I'll plug it. I'm gonna take it off here and call him first, see if he want to talk before I. Okay, let me see what the music at. Gotta move over a little bit. Then I can see you.
Oh,
They couldn't
okay.
see you. Lean back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this YouTube. Yeah, there now they can see you. Okay, and Facebook is good. So let me put on the music now before we go back. I'm gonna play the guy's song I just got off, and because his song is independent, so we'll play it. So I'm gonna have to play Back It Up. It's A-list.
Yeah, hold on. Get him, mate. Shot it, bagging it up. I'm done. Then bagging it up. I was down for a while, now I'm back in the front. I was mad for a while, now I'm laughing it up. Yeah, drag, now I'm lapping it up. I was waiting for a while, now I'm wrapping it up. Fucks up on the gram, yeah, they capping it up. I saw Pally in the club, started dapping them up. Just do it, yeah, no talking, no moving, no stalking. My diamonds, no faucet, yeah, I'm streaming, I'm flossing, yeah. Want my drink till we back at the crib. I had Johnny park the car, yeah, that's how I live. You drink her out for a sec, then I'm back in the rig. And what's an A-list track with her adding them lips? I ain't nothing, I turned none into something. I'm getting buggers. I brought a band with Trump, and yeah, they love it. There's nothing that they put above it. Oh yeah, I'm coming, and tell them girls be shaking something. I'm A-list, and yeah, I got a bunch of patience, a bunch of bottles, but this ain't no celebration. I'm getting models with that Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. I hit the throttle like it hit the switch and race. But this ain't no celebration. But this ain't no celebration. The Grammy, man, I'm sick of waiting. Ain't no celebration. Until I get my Grammy. Boy, I'm Grammy bound. Yeah, the boy, I'm Grammy bound. Shotty bagging it up. Straight bagging it up. 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 Back up. Bagging it up. Bagging it up. I'm a pretty boy, get some white on my teeth. All these women want the spot, so they fighting with me. Know it's lit up in the party, I got Colin with me. Throwing panties in a bra, man, it's piling with me. I'm cruising, I'm popping, it's all defense, no offense. I'm sickness, no coughing. Put the in the dirt, no coffin, yeah. And my chain on freeze, I catch hella colds. Get it pop on the street, you might never know. Find a Grammy in the street, that's the pot of gold. Just looking for the recognition I was never told. Bartender still messing around. Told me meet her in the back to start messing around. Girl, you got me up, I ain't just as a clown. And I feel like Chris Brown, maybe taking him down. Ha. And don't you tell me I belong here. Told you way before, this is all yeah. Count digits, it was grown here. It is getting fast and furious, I need Paul here. Listen, pimpin' ain't easy, and ain't for everybody. Hey, and once you see me on TV, you gon' catch me there. Remember, ain't a celebration. Just remember, ain't a celebration. Cause I'm still waiting, yeah. For that Grammy, I just wait. Baby, I ain't going until I get my Grammy, baby, I ain't going. Baby, I ain't going. If these bitches ask me the motive, everybody tryna get a bottle. Grammy bound, so I'm here to focus. Talking now, I'm bagging it up, bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up, bagging it up. Now I'm bagging it up, bagging it up. Get no back up, get no back up. See me bagging it up.
All right, I played that song. That was A-List because he's gonna do a drop for Queen Mother Lois. So we want to support him too. Excuse me, to let him know we played the song. I know he's listening to the show right now, so he know we played the song, and we want to let him know we're gonna keep him in our pocket with Queen Mother Lois show. All right, okay. Now we're gonna get back to the business and go from there. So don't forget to keep checking us out on YouTube and on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe, right? Subscribe.
Yes.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube video, Queen Mother Lois Show. And then on Facebook, same thing. It's on Andy Lee Facebook. And YouTube is DNA Radio on YouTube. Instagram, it was my fault. I should have had it up right now because I brought it up right now before we got to 8 o'clock before the show's off. I should have put it up to Instagram because Instagram only take 30 minutes. So I need to put it up soon. I got the phone over there to put into Instagram, then people can see it on Instagram too.
So I could be talking while you're doing that.
Yeah, you can be talking while I'm doing it. So I'm going to let her talk, and she will get with you while I set up the Instagram because Instagram only lasts for 30 minutes.
Repeat the phone number again.
Okay, the phone number again is 909-352-0037. 909-352-0037. 909-352-0037. You could call in and ask some questions about your Black history. You need to. Some of y'all don't know what Black history is, so you need to understand it to realize what's going on. So 909-352-0037. I'm just checking to make sure everything is still legit on Facebook. Yep, we're still on Facebook, and things is rolling good. So just making sure everything's still the same. So anybody want to call in, you could call in and do what you got to do. All right. Here we go. She's going to be talking for a minute while I set up the Instagram for you to see us on. The Instagram will be, I forgot what Instagram they gave us now. Is it Free Airplay Instagram or Andy Lee? I got to check.
Well, you want to wait till next week on that?
I got it. No problem. I got it on the phone. I just turn the phone on and be ready to go. All right, party people. Check it out, and here she go. Queen Mother Lois gonna talk to you for a minute. What's going on? I will be back.
Hello. Okay. DNA. When I start talking about what's going on with Africa and China, I want you to call in because it's horrible what's going on. China is taking advantage of Africa. It's like they're colonizing them all over again. They giving them gifts that they think is gifts. And they say, beware of the person that's bringing you some gifts. First of all, they built a palace for their parliament over there. And The leader over there is staying in the mansion, and they have they meetings and things they talk about. And I will tell you what happened about that. But anyway, they loaning money to the companies over there in Africa, and they got loopholes in the loans, and they make it so hard to pay the loans back. So in the meantime, uh, this basketball player was on there the other day, and he was talking about when he was over there in Africa, he's seeing that China's buying up all the land over there. So after a while, they're probably buying the land near their downtown markets so they'd be so valuable. But when they try to buy it back, they won't be able to buy it back. So China's going to be owning the land by the downtown shopping area. But anyway, China is going to take over the Zambian International Airport for debt repayment default. Signing the contract with China is like ascribing to the boiling frog effect, a fable describing a frog being boiled alive slowly. They say if you drop a frog slowly into boiling water, if you drop a frog suddenly into boiling water, it will jump out. But if you put that same frog in a vessel of water and start heating the water gradually, it will adjust its body temperature accordingly until it reaches a stage beyond its capacity and dies foolishly. It's rather pathetic how China is recolonizing Africa by appealing to the ignorance and selfishness interests of our leaders. Today, the Chinese are offering mouth-watering deals to Africa, both in cash transactions and the outmoded or rather defunct barter trade, which seem very attractive. This is what they're doing when they go over to Africa. It's a lot of Chinese in Africa right now. They even marrying the African people so they can be citizens and stuff like this. The Zambian government contracted the Chinese. Lazy thought and glossed over details, thinking they were granting them consent to genuine terms, but the whole thing just morphed into modern-day colonism. China is now proposing to take over the international airport of Zambia. The government failed to pay back its huge foreign debt on time. The issue whether Zambia posed the required economic muscles to repay their debt is a contention. Okay, this is what they're saying is going over in Africa, and they're like, everything that Africa produces, it sends it over to Europe. If a country over here in Africa makes some ceramic tile, they send it over to Europe. If another country like Nigeria want that tile, they got to pay like 20 or 30 times the price that Africa sold to Europe to get it back, because the African countries do not trade with each other. It's something that was set up in colonial time that kept them separated. So like in Africa, each country is a country unto itself, like the United States is all, the United States is united. Africa is not united. Right now, they're trying to talk to Africans into making an African union where they be united. But right now, Angola do not trade with Zaire. If Zaire wants something, they have to get it from Europe. That was made in the country right next to them. Or like if you call the United States, like, like New York and New Jersey is next to each other. Where in Africa, the country right next to them, they can't trade whatever their product is. They have to send it over to Europe, because that's a control from colonism they set up. So they're not together, they separated. So they're going to take the airport from Zambia. Okay. So it's another Zionists taking over Zambia national access. Okay. China gave a mansion like this to a place over there in Africa. And then like at 2 o'clock in the morning, the electricity wasn't working. So that happened every night. So they decided they was going to investigate. And they found eavesdropping machines inside the walls that China had gave this country. So they knew everything they was discussing, what they was planning for their country. And even though they know that, China is still offering other countries in Africa the same deal to build them a mansion for their leaders. A lot of the leaders are old, and they got that colonialism mind set, and it's time for them to get off the pot. And that some of the younger people who are going to college have some knowledge and be able to run the country, because a lot of those older guys that's already sold their soul just for some money for themselves. Like down there in Haiti a long time ago, Papa Doc Duvalier, he was filthy rich while Haiti was poor. And then his son Papa Doc took over. So, you know, like in some countries, the leaders, they're not looking after the people, they're just getting the money for themselves. They're getting the beautiful mansions and the shiny beads and the mirrors, you know, what they did to the Indians. Okay. The lady was talking about, I will bring her name up in a few minutes. She was talking about that how they're wasting their money over silly things like they owe $450,000 for toothpicks. Toothpicks. You know, instead of going to a country in Africa and getting some toothpicks, they're paying Europe $450,000. A lot of those people don't have lights, water, anything. So they're just wasting money, you know, they're getting themselves in debt over silly stuff. Now, this country right here, Zimbabwe, paid $155,000 for these white wigs to wear. These are the wigs they wore. Like in ancient town when it was colonialism. Now, what they doing with a white wig on? These Africans. It don't make any sense. And the wigs are made out of horse hair. It's not even a human hair wig. $155,000 for these wigs, for them to wear when they go to court. I wish I could see like, I'm not showing up on this thing right now, so I can't tell. Yeah. Oh, it is? No, it's just showing your music. Yeah. Because I want to show this is white wig. 100. Look like that. I mean, why are you going to wear it? They don't have anything to do with reality of what's going on right now. $155,000 for some wigs for y'all to be in courthouse. It's just a waste of money. Okay. The Chinese language will soon be mandatory in Kenyan schools. In Kenya. Because there's so many Chinese going over there to Africa. They want to make that language mandatory over there for them to have to learn in their own country. In Kenya. They got to learn Chinese at school. Because there's so many of the Chinese people going over there. They're going to make it where they're going to have to learn that language to get a job.
So they think they want to make it.
Chinese want to take over Africa. The Chinese language will soon be mandatory in Kenyan schools. Kenya will teach the Chinese language in classrooms. In its plan to improve employment competitiveness and ease trade and its connection with China.
Can anybody stop that?
No, because they're doing it willingly in Kenya.
The Kenyans doing it willingly. Nobody want to.
Their leaders got them
doing it.
Because the leaders is the one that's making these contracts with China.
Just like doing it out here.
Yeah. The Chinese language, Mandarin, is among the 3 most powerful languages in the world. and it hence come as no surprise that Kenya would be considering such a move given the huge debt it has taken from the economic superpower country. They didn't borrow so much money from China. So they're going to make the Africans learn Chinese language in school.
So they just
Mandatory, required subject. Primary school pupils from grade 4, which is around 10 years of age onwards, will be expected to take up the language according to the agency head. Primary school pupils from grade 4, which is around 10 years of age onwards. It seems like it's behind time.
No, it's right here. I got to turn this down.
The place of China in the world economy has also grown to be so strong that Kenya stands to benefit if its citizens can understand Mandarin. I don't know about that. How they gonna benefit? Kenya will be following in this path being undertaken by African countries, including Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Uganda, which rolled out humanitarian class for high school students. So that's even in Uganda, what you was talking about.
Right.
Kenya is already struggling with the implication of the new curriculum. The teaching of the Mandarin will also be accompanied by the French and Arabic languages. A delegation of Chinese scholars has said they have played a key role in helping with the establishment of the courses. Okay, Nate, this is another one.
Okay, let me turn this up.
I hope you listen to DNA.
I can't get this thing to come up.
Folks are concerned after China opens a 13 police station in South Africa. China's opened up their own police station in Africa. How can that be?
That's crazy. That's real.
Yeah. That's like, Russia can't come to America and open up his own police station. And they're going to allow, they're going to allow China to open up its own police station in Africa. They're giving away their power. This don't make any sense what's going on right now.
The guy who's running it, he don't care.
He's selling his soul out. I don't know. I wonder what kind of bees they gave him. You know what I'm saying? This don't make any sense what's going on. Yeah, I want to melt the step because I'm still talking about Africa. The opening of the 13th Chinese Community and Police Cooperation Center in South Africa last week has sparked concerns about China's growing influence in various institutions across the continent of Africa. On October the 28th, several dignitaries gathered in Port Elizabeth to celebrate the opening of the new center, which was established to improve relations and communication between South African police and the local Chinese community. And what's going to happen is China going to tell them they don't have the right to arrest a Chinese person if they do bad. They will handle that. They're going to take away the power from the Africans to run their own country.
He sold his soul, and now they running it.
DNA, what do you think about that? Do you hear what I'm saying? This is what's going on in Africa right now today. I mean, no other country have a right to come in your country and open up a police station. They say various countries across the motherland have welcomed China's growing presence in the continent with open arms. However, some African natives have expressed worry over the Asian nation being allowed to enter social and cultural spaces within the diaspora. Racist attitudes have also become a cause for concern. Just last month, a Chinese worker was deported from Kenya after he was caught on video making disparaging remarks and likening Kenya citizens to monkeys. A Chinese person over there in Africa is doing that. He's making faces about it on the video. Even though he's over in Africa trying to make some money, he calling them monkeys.
Sold his soul. Soul to soul.
He has a motorcycle company in Africa, and is heard complaining about how he hates Kenya, saying it smells bad and its people are poor, foolish, and broke.
Okay, go ahead, DNA.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. What do you think about this that's going on in Africa?
Well, Queen Mother, I'm glad you're bringing this to the attention to our listeners all over the world. But if we look at the way Chinese treat African Americans right here in the United States, it's no different. They hate us, they disrespect us, but still again, we go into their Chinese restaurants and buy their wings and rice for $5, $6, thinking we're getting a bargain.
And buying their wigs too.
Excuse me?
Buying their wigs, WIGS.
Yeah, those are usually the Koreans, I believe.
Yes.
They're buying the weaves from
Or
the Koreans.
the Orientals. They will not let a black person wholesale the wigs. They have to buy it from them. They would not allow a black person to wholesale it from over there in China or Oriental, all that.
It's hard to hear you on the phone, but I can hear you on the radio.
Yes.
But it's a delay. So if it sounds like I'm not responding because I can't hear you on the phone, but I hear you like a 15-second delay.
Okay.
So like you were saying.
Okay, you not on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on the phone. I'm talking right in the phone, but I got the speaker on also for the radio. But I can hardly hear Queen Mother on the phone.
Okay, hold on. Try it now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Queen Mother, hello?
Yeah, is it a delay?
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna call you right back.
You're nice.
I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back on the corporate phone.
He said he's gonna call you back.
Call me back. Call me back. Thank you.
Excuse me. This thing keep coming up.
Now you got to call him back.
Testing. Okay, let me see. Something's wrong. Why you couldn't hear him? What does I do with my? Oh, here you go. I got it. Don't worry about it. With these instead right now. Let me call them. Okay, yeah, I'm on Instagram now. There you go. At first I wasn't on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I gotta make sure my face on there. I'm trying to make sure I can see and which side go this way, that way. So I'm on Instagram trying to see if I can.
Oh, so Instagram is different than the.
Yeah, I want to keep you on there.
Okay.
Okay. I should be on. Yeah, I'm on there now.
Go on and call DNA.
Okay. No, I'm gonna say this way. Why is things acting like that? I'm just trying to get me in the picture, you in the picture.
Seems like it's delayed. Because I'm not moving, but on that thing I'm moving.
Okay, now we're in there. You're both in there now. Okay. Perfect. Call DNA. Headphones. No. Yeah, headphones. Right. Okay. Hello?
DNA, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Nateski.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, let me hear Queen Mother.
Okay. Now they say the Chinese are the ones with the capital.
It still sounds like she's way in the background. I'm looking at you guys on YouTube, and I see the microphone is right there, but it just sounds like she's in the background.
Okay, so we'll deal with it. So he have a delay.
She's nice and clear on the radio.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Can you hear it now?
Okay, the Chinese are the ones with the capital, but as much as we want their money, we don't want them to treat us like we are not human in our own country. Say David Kenya, who manages a national park in Reno that is now home to several Chinese companies, told the New York Times earlier this month. They said they don't feel right in their own country the way they're being treated by the Chinese. Okay, the Chinese are the ones with the camera, but as much as you want that money, you don't want them to treat us like we are not human. That's really delayed.
Hello?
Hold on.
On YouTube and on the radio, you're nice and clear. Just the telephone can only hear you.
Why telephone?
Well, maybe that's the Instagram. Don't worry about it this week until you can figure it out.
No, it's good on that phone.
Nateski, it's not on microphone because she's coming in nice and clear on YouTube and the radio. It's only listening to her on the landline.
I don't know why it ain't working. Everybody's working clear earlier. Let me see. Something must have.
Both of you sound like you're in the background.
Okay, hold on.
On the telephone.
Made the wire. Hold on. Fix the wire right. It might be the wire. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Say it again.
Can you hear us now?
Oh, you're still in the background.
Yeah, I'm not even talking anymore.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Only on the radio and only on YouTube. Not that clear.
Something's wrong because it was working earlier real clear. Something must have happened to the.
Okay, we're losing our show.
Okay, well we just keep on going.
Okay. Meanwhile, in Djibouti.
I'll just listen on the radio.
Okay.
Well, I know I want you to answer some questions about China, about what's going on. But let me make this statement, then I'll let you talk. Meanwhile, in Djibouti, China has built its own military base. That's in Africa. They built their own military base. In Zambia, the police force welcomed new Chinese reservists last year, and the state-owned newspaper Times of Zambia ran an article in Mandarin according to this Africa. With the China growing investment in Africa, which more than doubled between 2011 and 2015, from 16 billion to 35 billion, many have been left to question how African countries stand to benefit and how do they go about protecting their interests of its people. Okay, DNA, what would you like to say?
I'm still listening to you. I'm behind you on the radio. I'm still listening.
Don't know why.
Okay, go on and say what you have to say. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Do you know the total amount of countries we have in Africa? I'm looking it up now on the internet. I'll give you the number. Now, there are 54 countries in Africa. So, quick mother, are there 54 families that are making these deals with the Chinese and selling out the population?
Yes, these different countries. China then went to different countries in Africa, making deals with the chiefs. And
now, can you hear now?
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, I just heard you on the radio.
No, saying, can you hear her now?
He heard me because he was asking the question.
There's a delay, so I'm listening. Okay.
I don't know why it's delayed. Shouldn't be a delay. Wasn't up the phone.
No, there's no delay on the phone. I can't hardly hear her on the phone. She's way in the background. But I'm listening to you guys on the radio, so I can understand what you're saying. So, yes, I understand, Queen Mother. There are 54 different countries. I understand that. The question I have is, those 54 leaders of these 54 African countries, those are the families, let's call them families, selling out the entire population of Africa.
Yes.
So these 54 country leaders are getting crumbs, but living in big mansions, probably here in the United States and all over the world, but they're selling out the motherland.
Yes.
For crumbs.
Yes. It's very upsetting to me to hear this. The volume is going down.
I don't understand that.
So Queen Mother, can you hear me?
Yes.
In 2016, the African population was 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion. So, so those 54 families and leaders are selling out 1.2 billion African citizens.
Yes.
And that's the reason why they killed Muammar Gaddafi, because Muammar Gaddafi was demanding respect.
Yes.
And they didn't want him to be around organizing all the countries as one United
Right,
States of
right,
Africa.
right. He wanted one Africa, and he was giving
One
him money.
Africa, just like Marcus
Yeah.
Garvey.
Yes.
One people, one Africa.
And this is what they're trying to form right now. They're trying to form the
Okay, I got to
African
listen to
Union.
the radio. Okay.
Okay, they're trying to form the African Union right now, where all the countries will come together in Africa and trade with each other instead of just trading with Europe. Because right now, the countries in Africa don't recognize each other. They send everything to Europe first, then they have to buy it back, the next country.
But I thought, Queen Mother, I thought there was a African Union already organized since the 1970s.
Well, they do, but they wasn't trading with each other. They were sending stuff to Europe. So that's why they're trying to reinforce it again. It's a lady right now. I will tell you to look up her name because she's talking about it right now. She was telling them they need to start trading with their neighbors instead of sending everything to Europe. Because Europe have taken advantage of Africa for years, you know, France and all those different countries. It's still like, you know, colonization because the kind of deals they set up with them. Now look here, this is another thing. They made this man a chief, this Chinese guy. They have made this guy a chief. In a bid to enhance interaction and business with the Chinese in the Kano state, Kano, the emir, you have the name, the state is called Kano, Kano. They made this guy a chief. The emir of Kano has approved the appointment and installation of a Chinese man, Mr. Mike Zhang, as chief and leader of the Chinese community in the modern Nigerian state. Nigeria is right up here. It's on the other side of Ghana. It's under Niger and between Cameroon. This is where it is.
So Queen Mother.
Yes.
The country you just mentioned, Kano, K-A-N-O.
Yes.
Population 9.4 million people. So these leaders are just basically selling them out. They're selling out 9.4 million people.
It's just ridiculous.
Excuse me?
I said it's ridiculous what's going on. And they
let me hear you on the radio. I can't hear.
I don't understand why you can't hear.
And you got 13 police stations in South Africa.
Oh, you said it was ridiculous. You said it was ridiculous. Yes.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah. China opens its 13th police station in South Africa. They don't have a right to do this in another country. Just because they loaning them some money. Can't they see who this guy is? He's not Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they're there. Because because Africa is still the richest country in the land with their gold mines, their silver mines, the diamond mines and all that. But most Europeans own all of that. And I'm gonna get on to Zimbabwe and be telling you what's going on down there. But anyway, it's a lady. I want you to listen to this DNA. It's a lady named Dr. Arikana Chimbori. And I want you to pull her up on the internet and listen to her speech about what's going on in Africa because she's very upset.
Okay, before you go to the lady, the name you mentioned, Kano.
Yes.
That's a state. That's one of the states within Nigeria.
Yes.
So it's the Nigerian government. It's the Nigerian government that is doing all this craziness. No wonder one of the richest men in the world is from Nigeria. He's stealing all the money. Him and his family. They're stealing all the money.
The richest guy, the richest black person in the world was a guy from Mali. Timbuktu.
No, not the past. I'm talking about right now, Queen Mother.
Right now.
Today. Well, one of the richest men in the world is from Nigeria. I'm going to look him up real quick.
Oh.
But,
yeah, go and tell us about him.
But go on, I'm listening to you on the radio. I'm listening.
No, I'm listening to you right now. Go and talk about it. You said the richest person is from
I'm looking
Nigeria.
him up now. While I'm looking him up, you can still talk, okay? I'm looking him up now.
Okay. But this is what's going on in Nigeria and different countries over there. And I was so upset when I read about how they're allowing the Chinese people to come over there and take over their country.
Okay, I just found him. I just found the richest businessman in Africa. The richest business. I can't even pronounce his name. If you want me to spell it, I'll spell it.
Okay.
It's A-L-I-K-O. A-L-I-K-O.
Okay. Alika.
Last name D-A-N-G-O-T-E. Last name D-A-N-G-O-T-E. He's worth $10.3 billion. The richest 10.3 billion according to Forbes Africa as of the 2019 list. So these are the people that's selling out the continent.
Yes.
These are the individuals that's selling out the motherland.
Yes.
Just to enrich themselves and their families.
Yes.
And not thinking about the future.
And actually made a Chinese person a chief. A chief.
That's yeah, I heard that on the news. I thought they probably made a mistake, but they made a Chinese man from China a chief.
Yes. Here's this picture right here. I'm showing this picture. What do you think about them making about they got 13 police stations?
I got to hear you on the radio. I got to hear you on the radio.
Okay. What's your opinion about them allowing the Chinese to have 13 police stations there? 13.
Okay, you said, what do I think about, what's my opinion about them making 13 police stations? Queen Mother Lois, I think we are both on the same page in our thoughts and our beliefs. It's totally ridiculous. It's a sellout. It's disgusting to even hear this and see this happening. It's horrible. So we're both on the same page. Our thought process is probably 99% the same in regards to this issue.
Oh, it's heartbreaking to hear how they selling the country away, and they have to let the younger people take over because these older ones are just rich in their pockets and you know what? They don't even know what they're signing. They said they got so many loopholes on those contracts. I mean, they're going to own the airport in Africa, the international airport. Wow. They mean they can charge anything they want for rides.
That's crazy.
Okay, you mentioned about signing contracts.
Yes.
I'm sure if a man is worth $10.3 billion, he can hire some of the smartest lawyers in the world.
If he want to.
If he wanted to. Thank you. If he wanted to.
Yes.
And in regards to the airport you mentioned earlier, it's all this is madness. It's insane. It's crazy.
And this country is called Zambian.
I gotta listen on the radio.
Okay, it's Zambian, Zambian International Airport for debt repayment default. Okay, it's ZAMBIAN.
I don't know why. We could hear Warper clear. We could hear the guy clear. Something on his phone.
But I don't understand, why are they allowing this to happen? They can't go to China.
You can't.
And do all this.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to me, because I care so much for the motherland, and to see how, with all the riches they got, and how they've been selling themselves out, and see I'm gonna talk about Zimbabwe next. How much time we got, Nate? What time is it? Okay. 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 Now, during the time of Mugabe,
I'm listening to you on the radio.
Okay, during the time of Mugabe, he's the one that took back the land from the Europeans that was over there in Zimbabwe. He took back the land, and now someone else came in charge, and he wants to pay those people who he took the land from, and they're very upset over there in Africa about that because it wasn't their land in the first place. They took it during the colonizer time, colonialism time, because they had the Africans working for them on their farms. And Mugabe took it back and gave it back to the Africans. Now the new person in charge, he wants to pay the colonizers. He wants to after they didn't kick them out. Now he want to pay them for taking it from them.
What country is?
That's in Zimbabwe.
What country is that? Mugabe? What country?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Okay,
Yes.
Zimbabwe. I mean, I don't have any answers for what's going on. They just need a revolution in there. You know, that's why it's just crazy. It's madness. There needs to be a revolution and get rid of all these old guards and some people with consciousness about their land, about their history need to take over. It's crazy.
So anyway, it's a country called Botswana.
Botswana?
Yeah, he said they would offer some money to Zimbabwe because they're wondering about what they're going to do about the money now. What they're going to do about the money that they owe. So Botswana said they would help them because they would help them sell the diamonds they have. See, Africa got the minerals there, but they keep on allowing people to come over there and do business with them and make bad contracts. So now they're broke. See, because England been mad at Zimbabwe ever since they took their land back. So they tried to break them as a country. So instead of Zimbabwe trading with the other countries in Africa, they was mad because they couldn't sell anything to Europe, but they didn't need Europe. They could have sold to the other countries in Africa, but they don't do that. They want to do everything with Europe. So England bankrupt them. They stopped buying everything from Zimbabwe. So now Botswana has offered to come and help them. So I think that's a good thing. So now Botswana has offered to come and help them. So I think that's a good thing.
So Queen Mother, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm watching you on YouTube, but we're delayed. There's a delay. Now, I'm here. I hear you. I'm listening to you on the radio, but watching you on YouTube. So technology. So what's the currency? Are they dealing in dollars? Do you know? Are they dealing in dollars?
You're talking about Zimbabwe?
Excuse me?
Well, see, each country got their own money.
But I'm thinking that are the Chinese using the American dollar?
Yes.
To
Yes.
deal with the Africans on the continent?
Yes.
Because I'm sure the Africans, that the Chinese, whatever the Chinese currency is, I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not worth, anything outside of China. So they must be dealing in dollars. America owes China a lot of money. So I'm sure there's a lot of dollars floating around China, and China is utilizing those American dollars to buy out these sellouts in Africa. What do you think about that?
That's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. And but it's a lady. I want you to check out this lady this week.
I got to hear you on the radio.
Okay.
I hear you on the radio.
Okay. It's a lady by the name of Dr. Arikana. I wish you would have a pencil where I can spell her name, because I want you to hear her report from it was a brain bank summit and charity ball that she spoke about what's going on in Africa, because she's very upset. And she was just saying that they need to trade with each other, African countries, instead of sending everything over there to Europe and buying it back at a higher price.
Could you spell her name, the doctor? Could you spell her name on the radio? I'll look it up.
Okay, Arikana. That's the first name, and the second name is ChihomBori. That's the first name, and the second name is ChihomBori.
Could you spell the last name? I got the first name.
Okay.
Spell the last name.
ChihomBori. And the last name is Quao.
Okay, yeah, I have it right here.
Did it come up?
Now she has to be careful because the Europeans and the Chinese have been probably trying to kill her. If she's talking about unity, they're going to try to probably kill her, you know?
You got to hear her speech. I mean, it's heavy duty. So she's at the African Brain Bank Summit and Charity Ball. You have to hear her speech about what's going on in Africa. She's they sent her to America. She went to America for college. And she's going back trying to help her country. And I listened to her speech and it was fantastic. I mean, she's a smart lady. She's the African Union ambassador to the U.S. So the African Union ambassador to the U.S. That's the African Union she's trying to get together. So you pull up her. Did you pull her name?
I have all the information right in front of me. I'll have to look at it later.
Yeah, listen to it when you have time.
There's several videos on here of her speaking, so I have to look it up later.
Yes.
But I appreciate you, Queen Mother, for bringing this to our attention because, as you know, white media here in the United States are not really talking about stuff like this.
They're not telling you.
And we don't really have no black, a person like Wendy Williams, black media is disgusting. She would never talk about issues like this, you know?
Yes. It's so important to me because I love the motherland and I hate to see what's happening to them because they have been taken advantage of for so many years. And I was hoping they could come up, and it's just, and you see these wigs that these people were wearing, these judges, and now why do they need to wear a horsehair wig? I mean, their own hair is just good enough, and they're wearing this wig to go to court.
Oh, you mentioned about some wigs?
Yeah. I'm showing it right now.
It's. I'm going to go back to the YouTube so I can see it. You have a picture of it? I'm on YouTube now.
Yeah, I'm showing it right now. They brought these wigs to wear to court.
I must have a delay on the YouTube.
Yeah. And it's made out of horsehair, they said. And they paid $155,000 for it.
And I'm sure it's not even made in Africa.
No, it's made in Europe.
Was it made in Korea?
Yeah, it's made over in Europe, in London.
Oh, okay. I just refreshed the page on YouTube. Could you show it again, please?
Yeah.
I just refreshed the page.
Okay, here it is right here.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's like a bunch of clowns. It's like a bunch of buffoons.
$2,000 a wig. $2,000 a wig. It's not even human hair.
What is wrong with? What is wrong with these people?
It is not making no sense what they do in the country. I mean, the one that's you paying $2,048, $2,428 per wig. Look at them, made out of horsehair.
It's crazy. It's insane.
They're wasting money. And one of the countries paid $450,000 for toothpicks from Europe. They can have a manufacturing company in their own country if they want to make toothpicks. Why are you going to pay $450,000 for toothpicks?
But Queen Mother, also, you can relate those wigs to what the gangs here in the United States did. The red and the blue.
Yes.
They don't even manufacture their own red and blue colors. They're buying it from someone else to kill their own black brother right here in America. There's something's inherently wrong with some of these people.
Yes.
Because you and I, we don't think on that level.
Yes. Yes.
So something's wrong somewhere.
Yes.
And you mentioned about toothpicks, I believe. Toothpicks.
Yeah, toothpicks. They country's in debt for $450,000 for
What
buying
country
some
was this?
toothpicks.
The whole, like, what country was that? Nigeria?
I have to find out. I done forgot. You know, I was just studying this past week, and I was just astounded when I'm seeing how much money is being wasted in foolishness.
So Queen Mother, where are you getting all this great information from?
I research. That's what I do. I research everything.
Wow, this is amazing.
That's my hobby, is studying history. That's what I love.
This is some great information. It's like, no, so you have an exclusive. No one else is talking about this for the most part. Only you are talking about these important issues here in America.
Yes. And I'm so glad when I met you and you asked me what was my hobby and what I would like to do, because you know it's never too late. And I'm 81 years old and my dream has been answered. I can teach. I love it.
Well, thank you for it. Thank you for that. I just heard the comment on YouTube. Thank you very much. I mean, it was an honor and a pleasure meeting you too.
Yeah, Nathan, this is my son-in-law, and
Yeah,
I don't think of him as son-in-law. I think of him as son, and he brought me back to New York. I hadn't been there since I was 12 years old, and I got a chance to meet you, and we got a chance to talk. And you never know what's going to happen in your future. So God just blessed me that I got a chance to meet you and meet his family, and then you presented me with this show, and I can talk about the things I've studied, because I started studying in the 80s about the black man.
Okay, what we're gonna do is.
Well, let me just say this. I just heard I'm on delay, so I'm just so proud of you and Nate doing this every month to bring this knowledge to the people. We appreciate it. We appreciate what both of you guys are doing, and it's so important for our people to hear what you two are doing. And I know it's a lot of work you're doing, Queen Mother. That's a lot of research,
a lot of studying,
a lot of work. I know both of you guys are sacrificing your 24 hours to help us out with this knowledge. We appreciate it.
Yes, and so you can repeat it during the week, on your shows, about what's going on, because the people need to know what's going on in Africa.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. Even the ink you're printing to show us these pictures costs money.
It
the
does.
Color ink from your printer. All this stuff is money you invest to educate us.
Well, you know what my son did? My son, he gave me a printer last year, and the year that I visited New York, and I didn't know I was going to have a show at that time. So he gave me the printer maybe about 6 months before then, and I said, "My God, I didn't know." Yeah. And then I deal with HP ink, because they give you a good deal on ink. If you hook up with HP ink, you will pay so much for so many pages a month, and you don't have to go out and buy ink anymore. They will send you the cartridges for free. You just pay for how many pages you want. I usually print over my amount of pages, but you can get 100 pages for $4.99 and $5.99, whatever.
Okay.
What we're gonna do? I want you to stay on hold. I'm gonna end the broadcast, and I want to find out why it is echoing. Because when I had the young man on and I had Warburg on, we could hear them clear. So it got to be something that.
Well, no. I'm saying when I was listening to A-List,
right,
it wasn't at all clear. I heard you real clear, but I couldn't hear him. And then when Warbucks called, I heard Warbucks a little bit. I'm talking about on the radio and on YouTube. I heard Warbucks a little bit better. Now, Nate, you and Queen Mother coming in nice, crystal clear, beautiful. Sounds crystal clear on YouTube and the radio, nice and clear. It's just the telephone connection somehow. I don't know what's going on. You know, I guess you got to research and figure out what the problem is. But everything else is coming in nice and clear. Sound as good as Sirius Radio.
So did you hear what I was talking about? LeBron James piece of change.
Oh yeah, I heard the whole. I was here packing up the stuff when you guys were talking about the Blaze. What's it called, Blaze Pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard 99% of the whole entire show.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a great show tonight. Great show.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
And you, like I said before, you guys are doing an excellent job. Excellent. You know, people might not tell you, but we appreciate it. We do appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much. Okay, so
maybe I got to work on the phone to see why we can't hear people. Cause I heard him real good in my phone. You know, so I don't know why it wasn't on the radio, wasn't loud, but on my earphone I heard him real good. So I have to research that.
at one time this was turned down lower. Remember,
Yeah.
you turned it down.
So I have to talk. I got to find out how to get it working better and get it to go. Because I have another young lady I'm interviewing next week, and I will work on it and see how it sounds.
I guess when you listen back to the show, Nate, maybe you see what I'm talking about when you listen back to the show.
That's what I'm gonna do.
On YouTube and Facebook. You know?
Right. I will do that for sure. All right, so we're gonna get on out of here, and everybody out there in the world on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. The Queen Mother Lowe show is over.
How do I sound coming across? Do I sound clear?
Oh, clear.
Sound
Very
clear.
Very
Sound
clear.
clear.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying I don't know why. I think the guys who have phones, they got to talk louder to their phone. They need to buy earphones and talk to their earphones instead of talking to their phone. And that's where they could talk and they could hear clearer and talk louder. So, or they got to come in the studio. It looked like that might be the best move, but I don't know why, but But all right, well,
I'm screaming right here. Everybody on this whole entire floor can hear me talk, I'm sure.
You don't have to scream because we hear you so clearly. We hear you very good.
Okay, great.
All right, well, I'm gonna work on it and see what's going on, but we're gonna end the show, and everybody don't forget to check to subscribe to our YouTube on DNAradio.net and subscribe to our Andy Lee's Facebook and subscribe on Instagram, DNAradio.net. All right, peace, love, and happiness. Coming up next is the independent playlist. Coming up next, the independent playlist, and we'll be on in about 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. Peace, love, and happiness. We are out. Okay, now can you hear me now? Hello? Is he go?
It's delayed.
Can you hear us now, DNA?
Hello?
Can you hear us now?
Let me turn on the music. Say it again.
I said, can you hear us now?
I hear you.
Can you hear us?
Queen Mother?
Say something.
Yeah, okay. Hello?
Yeah, you're still in the background, but it's much clearer now for some reason. It's clearer, but you're still trying to get in the background.
You talking about on the phone?
On the phone,
Yeah, he's talking about. Yeah, he's talking about.
Can
the
hear you on
phone
the
now.
phone though?
He said he can't hear me.
Say he's in the background. I don't know why. Okay, try it now. Say something now.
Okay, New York.
It's the same. No difference. So Nate, even sometimes I can hear you same way. So I can just tell when you're on a speaker or something. It just sounds. It's not. Sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes it's not like it is. Like right now, I can tell you in the background. Like sounding you on a speakerphone and you're talking through a speaker. That's what it sounds like.
That's strange. Okay, what about now?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Same. It's okay. I mean, I can listen to you like this.
It's on time
how
now.
it's coming across the radio.
So you're not delayed right now. You heard him.
Are you delayed?
No.
Oh no. Right now I'm listening through the telephone, the landline.
Oh,
regular landline.
Right. So it's not delayed.
No. It was a delay because I wanted to hear what she was saying, so I would listen to the broadcast on the radio, or I would listen to I'm looking at you on YouTube, but I'm listening to you on DNAradio.net. So the radio is always a delay.
Okay.
Oh, that was
it. It was a delay. I was listening to the radio broadcast.
Right. Okay.
The stream.
Okay, so I'm gonna stream this out, and then I'm gonna stream the stream of this show, and I'll start my show next.
You're gonna take a